You're confused.
No, you're fine because
Okay.
I already went
No,
live.
you're fine because
We,
I
we definitely
I already went live.
Good start. Yeah, good start. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We are totally operational. We're back. We're back. This is the Minecraft stream. I'm gonna link this stream to people and shove them in here. Here we go.
Pretty rude. You could have just asked nicely.
No, it's a mandatory stream. It's mandatory fun. It's mandatory
You're
fun.
not mandatory.
Yeah, let's get some some pings going on, some chats. Let people know.
Hop in, hop in.
Hop in, hop in. All right, we're just gonna get started because we got coffee. My beautiful girlfriend gave me coffee right before the stream. I need it. It's in a coffee mug that says Kagome on it from
Inuyasha?
Yeah. So it's Kagome like well it's not Kagome. It's Inuyasha shouting Kagome, and then the other coffee cup in its pair is the other way around. So it's Kagome shouting Inuyasha. And it's like couples coffee mugs.
That's super cute. I love a girl that knows her anime.
Oh yeah. She's totally into stuff like that, and it's always super impressive to me that like I don't know, she's so cool. So oh yeah, speaking of everyone, we have MC on for this stream right now. Just hanging out pretty much. So
Hi, and make things interesting.
Yep,
Or boring, I don't know.
That's her voice. That's MC.
Hi.
Turn that down a little bit.
Am I too loud? I'm used to being told this.
Oh no. I think you're fine right now. I was turning down the game over here in Minecraft for a second. I just handed myself an axe in my right hand. What button is that again? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, F. That's how we can. There we go. All right. So yeah, MC, are you gonna come on the server or are you watching the stream right now?
I'm actually logged on, and I have the stream open. I want to see your house because I actually haven't been able to see any of the previous streams to this that you were building your house in.
Yeah, like, okay, come over to my house in the Minecraft server. I will show you around.
I live in Cassie's basement right now, so I will exit that.
I think Cassie's my neighbor. If I'm not,
Oh.
I don't know for sure, but
Okay, that's perfect.
yeah, just let me. I'm just waiting. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Cassie. I don't know.
You're lagging a little bit for me.
What is this? Is this your Dulce?
Hi.
Dulce? Okay. Hello.
Dolce Pina.
Okay, so
What's
yeah.
up?
So you are my neighbor. So my house is over here. It is built on this block of land, constructed and re-landscaped. So it's this one.
It's giant.
Yes.
You have a garden already? Is this yours?
Actually, that is my neighbor's. I forget my neighbor's name.
This is a good spot because that's so pretty.
Yeah, like I like re-leveled this out, but their garden. This is technically their yard.
Oh, this is Stars.
Yeah, this is Star's yard. So Star was just like, "Oh my God, you're building up the biggest thing behind my house," and I was like, "Yes." Yeah.
She created a little garden to put a barrier. It's really cute. I like that.
Yeah, it's adorable. And then.
Okay, where's the door?
Okay, so you gotta come on down to this courtyard.
Oh my.
Because technically the entrance is in this courtyard, and then it's all this. So you like start walking in, walk on up. I got a mailbox that no one ever puts anything in.
I'll have to come up with something.
And then this is the house.
Oh my God.
So
I love that the glass is here and you can just see everything.
Yeah, I was trying to do something with like really big windows, a lot of natural lighting, you know?
So, okay, so this is a sitting area.
Yep.
This is like the dining table, and then you've got like a kitchen.
Oh yeah, yep, kitchen. So
You've got like the whole setup.
Yeah, so it's like, so this is just floor number one, so it's kind of like the basics where you just have a few different things. Got this balcony over here that looks right into Star's bedroom,
Oh.
and Star put up a bunch of curtains so we can't see in.
Don't look at me, I'm changing.
Yeah, she was like, ah,
I'm gonna
no.
say this is like one of my favorite things, like when you have the like my sister used to have this in her old house, like it was like a real thing where like there's the living area and then you have like a little bar stool and like a
Yeah, yeah, I got,
cabinets hanging over and you can
yeah,
like go
hell
from the
yeah.
living room to the kitchen. I love that.
I got to have this at one of my apartments, just one of them. It was a newly built apartment when I was still living down in
Oh,
Georgia. And then, oh yeah, this is the little tiny garden,
so
like
cute.
access right here. So like that's technically, like I could dig this up and put in more wood if I wanted to have a small deck, but decided, oh, we got Blue. Hey, Blue. This
Hey,
guy,
Blue.
this guy's a cool guy.
See, I
Hey,
like
cool
doing
man.
that, but then I get my sticky keys get turned on.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go up to level 2. So heading on up to level 2 is a workspace. So this is my big L-shaped desk, and then you get to look over everything.
That's very you.
Yes, I would definitely have a big L-shaped desk. If like
Yeah.
next time I get a desk, it will be one. Right now I'm still using a
Oh,
smaller type of desk, and
Blue just gave me berries. Thanks, hon.
yes, he did that during the stream last time too. So we got this porch over here, right off.
I love
So
porches.
yeah, so this like looks over this courtyard that's in development, and then our like neighbor right there, and the neighbor on the other side, and then on the opposite side we have another balcony and another sitting room, which this is like supposed to be the study. So once I get some books being made, then I will like actually put in some bookshelves in here somehow. Um,
Sounds cute.
yeah, it's nice.
You
And
just get
then
like taller and taller balconies as you go up. Wow, there's so many floors.
yeah, well, we're just about there. And actually, there's only one more floor up here, and this is the big ass bedroom.
And oh wow, master bedroom vibes.
Yeah, master
And it's got
bedroom.
a couch.
Yep, open ceilings, nice lights, and then I have these lanterns in the wall here going up the chimney, and I put them behind this painting that so it makes it look like a TV. So it's like I have a flat screen
Oh,
TV in here.
that's so smart.
It was actually like an accident too that worked out because I was just intending to have lanterns going up the fireplace, and then over there that's the dresser, and then we have one more balcony that overlooks the courtyard over here with Cassie's place.
And who's this chicken? Oh my god, you're just riding him.
Oh, that's his pet. That's
Oh,
funny.
okay. His
Okay,
name was
so
Milady, so I was like,
yeah, Milady. It's Milady and another one that show up on the streams. Man, this is really storming in this game right now.
it is
Okay,
bad
okay.
day to do a tour. I think this view is probably the best one out of all
Oh
of the
yeah.
balconies.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Because it's like you get to see inside the kingdom, and then also this courtyard and that big dome thing, and
Moon's temple museum thing.
yeah, yeah. So there's one more floor, and that's the basement, and that's the workshop area. So we're gonna go down there now.
Okay. What is your skin, Commando?
I think my character is Duke Nukem. I don't think I've ever updated it from years ago, so that must be the skin.
Who's Duke Nukem?
Oh my god, who's Duke Nukem?
Am I
Oh!
about to be educated?
Oh my. Okay, so there's this 1990s video game series, legitimately called Duke Nukem, and he's like almost a joke of a character. Like he's like supposed to be all of the macho man, like Rambo. He's supposed to be like Rambo, and everyone in one person, but he like has to fight and kill aliens in the game, and he only walks around and like says one-liners like specifically, and it's like super cheesy, but the games were like super famous in the 90s. And I don't even know how to
This is
fully
what happens
explain
when
this
you
yet.
are born halfway into the 90s and you miss like half of the culture, but you still know what silly bands are.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's about right. And also Alti or Zenith on chat here just point out that like literally he's a parody of every action hero. So that's Duke Nukem, and then Duke Nukem is now infamous because like they kept having like brand new video game series every like I don't know, they came out with a few different Duke Nukems in the 90s, and then finally at some point they're like, we're coming out with the next one, Duke Nukem Forever, and they like went to E3, played a clip of this new game, Duke Nukem Forever. Everyone was so excited, and then it got stuck in production hell for over 12 years, and it didn't come out until 2011. So when it came out, everyone was like, "Oh my God, Duke Nukem Forever! It's finally gonna come out," and it has taken forever to make.
You look like Johnny Bravo with less volume in his hair.
Yeah, that's funny. We'll have to link some photos of Duke Nukem at some point.
At
This is
some
crazy.
point.
Yeah, so let's go downstairs real quick. So downstairs, this is where I keep all my stuff, and this is my workshop.
Yes. I was like, I guess there should probably be chests. I'm going. Oh, they're all locked.
Yeah.
I can't be sneaky. I like looking at shit.
Yeah, so there's like the workshop working
This is so
area,
smart.
and then
Oh.
this is like a furnace and kind of cauldron room. And someone in the Discord chat just linked Duke Nukem, a picture.
Oh,
of him.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty basic. Like, what do I think of? Trying to think of a basic 90s action movie.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and,
Yeah,
and
that's
True
basically what it
Lies.
is. Is that Alti's best girl?
Oh man, that coffee's good. Yeah, I think.
So what else do you have to do on this house?
Okay, so this house is actually more or less completed. In fact, I would call it completed. I'm not gonna do anything else to it. So.
Do you want to build my house next?
Well, actually, okay, here, everyone come on out. We gotta get blue bees. I'm gonna lock this on. Uh-oh.
Gonna lock him in.
Alright, come on out.
I want to build a beach house, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, there's there's a port nearby, but it's
Yep.
like not like super nearby, like
That's-
yeah, like
yeah, I've been to the port. That's where I want to build it. I tried
be
to
cool.
mark out a piece of land.
So right now, the thing that we have in construction is this pub that everyone is calling the Rebel Tavern, and there isn't any like real entrance to it just yet. And I think, I guess the most real entrance is if you go back up over here. I have like an entrance via the forest that will go to like this backyard type like bar place. Like I don't know if you've ever been to like a backyard bar type of situation where like they have
Yeah.
like oh no, just an outdoor bar. That's the kind of
Do
vibe
you
I'm
like
going for.
college backyards count where they put like a big thing by the steps and then they just
Oh yeah,
put the
yeah.
jungle juice on top?
Yeah, just like anything like that. So that's kind of that's the vibe I'm going for. And if you notice with the bar here,
Oh,
you went upstairs.
I'm really dumb. I'm
Yes.
really dumb. Ignore me.
So like this is the first floor here, and there's like the front space, and then there's the interior space, and then there's this bar here. And I haven't put in the ladder yet, but it's accessible from the staff room upstairs.
Oh, I
So-
see.
So like, but what's cool about it though is like whoever's being the bartender like goes behind here and then can walk around and then serve people outside too because like the bar
Right.
ropes around.
I like that.
Yeah,
Is
so
this going to be outdoor seating, or is
Yeah,
this yet
yeah.
to be covered?
it's gonna be outdoor
Really-
seating.
Really bad on a day like this, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. This is a crazy ass storm. I can't even believe.
I love
Yeah.
when people use crafting tables just as like part of walls. I think it's really funny. Like there's just one sitting here.
Oh yeah. I bet that's the one I've been using. I'll take it out when I'm done. So,
Yeah, but I think it's funny.
Yeah. So upstairs, this is the second level, and this is going to be like the cozier level to have, rebellious talks, about work and crap.
Is this going to be all glass?
Yeah, I think it's going to be more or less, like I'm trying to find a good style because I want it to look like the rest of the houses in this.
Honestly, this is like a really good view to have an all glass wall here.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, definitely. I just want to make sure, like, we have enough wood wood paneling and junk like that. Um, and so yeah, that's kind of what we're solving today, actually. So, all right. So in here, this is gonna be like I'm gonna put like a ton of barrels in here that we like put the
Yeah,
potatoes in or whatever, and then put in the ladder to the staff thing down here, and then we'll call it. Oh, I finally stopped storming. Oh
you
my
should
god.
like extend this into like a brewery pub, and then you can like have like
Yes.
a room for distilling and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, yeah. So I think
Try
yeah.
our craft brews.
Yeah, try our craft brews. They taste pretty okay, but we made them. That's usually how
I'm
that
pretty sure
goes. That's always how that goes.
I'm pretty sure there's a plugin for that.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on today in this room. We're gonna try to finish that up, and then also like the kind of the overall stream thing that we're doing here is like, so we're building this pub, and then I'm going to build something else in this courtyard. So like I'm just like filling out this entire courtyard to be what I'm calling like the kind of upscale side of town with like, you know, the like now that I have my big ass house over here, I'm like, okay, let's try to like get some stuff that's similar and put it around, you know.
Right. Oh, hi, creeper.
Oh, he should delete himself in a second. That's surprising that he's still alive. Ooh, he whooped his ass.
I mean, he's not dead yet, which I don't understand why it took 2 hits.
Yeah, jeez, that guy, he was not taking no for an answer.
It's like, okay. You
Yeah,
dead now?
but
Wow, look at that jump.
oh yeah, I have some magical boots. I got hops. I got hops.
Go check your mailbox, Blue says.
Oh, he put something in the mailbox.
Let's see if I can rank up yet. Nope.
He put
Okay.
berries in the box.
We're almost there.
Oh yeah, berries in the box.
Oh, ow! I just got hit by one of the bushes. Um, let's see. What else could you build in this courtyard? Thank you.
So okay, well, first of all, you could, if you wanted to, you could even construct a house in this courtyard too. So like you would be like a member of this area, but it could be like your townhouse. Like you could do like a small, like a very small one, like a 2-level one, and then you have a place to stay when you visit the city, and then you could have your port house.
See, I love this upscale idea. This is like definitely up my alley, but I'm going to mess up this house.
Okay.
100%, it's going to look ugly.
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
Yes, that's what you want.
I mean, I think that they like enforce like an aesthetic though. Like I
They
can't
do.
I can't find like a single building in this entire city that like looks vastly different. You know, like I can't find. Well, I guess the one thing I can find is Pookie's bunker.
Right. Well, his isn't like it's not exactly not in the style. But
Yeah, it's like
it's not in the style either.
yeah, and actually, you want to see what I did to that? Because he technically.
Oh, you built it on top of his, didn't you?
Yeah, so I relayed my entire foundation and literally put him in the front of what is technically my foundation. Also, I did this backyard thing too. I like put down stone and made it so
Oh, that's
people can
nice.
transfer. And then there's a
Walk
little bit
by.
of yeah. And then there's like a little bit of a front yard thing here. And this is all on top of Pookie's house.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
I didn't
he logged on and was just like, "What the hell, man?" And I'm like, "Well, dude, your thing sucks. I fixed it."
there's more signs here than there were before.
Yeah, there's
Did
quite
you
a
go
few.
inside already?
Yeah, I went inside. It's silly. I
It's funny.
mean, you know, Bangle.
I am trying to get him to get a room somewhere, but I think that he's happy with his house.
Yeah, he likes it.
Um, so how do you know? Okay, have you played Minecraft a lot before, like this?
So what I do like once every like 1.5 years, me and my like best friends get a little private server and just like build for like a week, and then we're like, all right, that's enough Minecraft for our year. We'll see you again next year. And we've
Okay,
been
so you have practice building.
yeah, I have some practice buildings, but like usually I build like super modern stuff. because that's easy to do in Minecraft because like everything's a box. So everything I build usually is a box.
How'd you get so good? Because like this like this whole and you said it's modern and it really is like you like definitely know what you're doing and like definitely know how to like make it look like even though it's still in style with everything that like is medieval in this place, it's still very like modern looking.
I think it was just because like I was like wanting to go off of their style, but also make it like really homey looking to me. And like even then, I still think that I could get it more in the style at some point. But also, I like that it kind of stands out too. Because it still goes with everything. It's just not a one to one. And what I noticed too is with the current town style, there's a lot of very like if you it'll look really good on the outside, but then like you'll go inside a place and it might only be like too tall or something like that, and it's kind of like cramped. So I was
Right.
really trying to like make sure that this place was super open and spacious.
You definitely achieved that. Like you walk in and it's got like open floor plan vibes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This in my apartment right now. It's a old pre-war apartment building, and literally like there's the kitchen in it is like a hallway because there's like a support wall between the living room and the kitchen, and I honestly I like want to ask the landlord like if I ever just have cash at some point ever like maybe that'll happen. Hasn't happened. It literally just to take down that wall because then the kitchen would connect to the living room and it would be like a open floor plan and literally this apartment would be like at least $500 more per month if it looked like that. So
Right.
it might not be a good idea for me to do it because then it'll be like, hey, thanks for doing the renovation, man. Gonna up your rent, buddy. you know, like literally that could happen. That's like
That's not quite fair, but unless I mean like the resale value on that would be definitely higher at that point. Like he should be
yeah.
thanking.
Yeah, exactly. Like, please don't change the rent. Like you'll you'll be happy on the flip side. uh,
Exactly.
but yeah, it's like just the open floor plan of it. Would be really nice. But it's kind of interesting though because older places are built with so many more walls, like so
Hmm.
many more walls.
This is like a really good view from over here of your house and the soon to be pub and stuff.
Yeah, like I love that hill right there, and I found out that the tree line actually hugs like the border, like the newer border for the town.
Mm.
So if they were talking, I was talking to Moon, and they're talking about doing this like retainer wall along like another castle wall. And I'm like,
Hmm.
wow, I could like actually get started on that castle wall and then like make this area super upscale because it has protection.
Right. See, now I'm going to suck at this, but you're making me want to go look up how to build townhouses.
You should do it. Like what I do is I actually look up other people's builds on Minecraft, and then also I walk around town and look at everyone's builds, and then I just kind of like pull from that as like an idea pool to keep my stuff consistent and like doing what I want it to do.
Right. And yeah, it looks super in line with everything, but it's still different enough, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so right now in the stream, just let everyone know we're gonna go get some building supplies. We're gonna keep on pushing on our pub right now, but we need supplies to do so. So we gotta go back to my house.
I'll be floating around.
All right.
Did you vote today, Commando?
Uh,
I couldn't help but
like
notice you're super poor.
I mean, there's not a vote happening in my area today, so
So,
I
do
should
you
not vote.
do
Yeah.
you want to vote?
Actually, so like I moved recently. Like I moved to a new city.
No,
Wait, what are you
not in
talking about?
real life. I'm
Oh,
talking about Minecraft.
oh, I don't even know how to vote in Minecraft. How do I do that?
Okay, so do slash vote all, and then you can click those 5 links and like, yeah, yeah, not actual voting. Um, then you'll like click those links and you'll put in your Discord name and like submit your vote. And once you do all five, you'll get money for each vote, and you'll get diamonds for each vote, and you'll also get vote keys, which open vote. Like you can go get. And don't worry about that right now. Just
Yeah,
vote
yeah.
first.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't think I want this stuff. I don't think I need this stuff.
I mean,
I think I'm good.
well, you seem to be doing things like you're. How are you getting your supplies and stuff?
Through charity of the town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like literally, I like get on here and they're like, hey, we got stuff for you, and
That's good.
and actually, what I kind of let happen was one of the great houses of the town was like, we're gonna give you supplies, and then you're gonna join our guild. So I did.
Oh God, which one did you join?
House Celine.
Okay, all right, everything is fine.
Everything's
That's fine.
fine.
All, all else lean. We're good. We're good.
Well, they're the best ones. They hooked me up for the stream,
Exactly.
so I was just like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing this. This is what we're doing.
I'm so glad that you understand.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Like, jeez. um,
so that's good. I was just saying, so like if you get like more money, like you can like spend I don't know this that well. I'm talking as if I'm like some kind of MC Div pro, but I know a couple of basics, and I know that like the market has like different things that you can buy like in bulk. Like money comes in use in handy for that.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if there's anything that's like you're not getting that like like might be specialty or rare, like sometimes it's good to have money on hand for that kind of thing.
yeah. You're right. I guess I could vote. I'm just not gonna vote this second. Like, I
But
definitely will. Like, yeah, I gotta figure out.
no, you're fine. But generally, like if you're like if they just gave you all this stuff, then like I'm sure that you can figure it out with all of that. I'm just looking at your stream now. There's so many random things.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I've been doing some scavenging too. Like, there was like some town, um, pools of supplies and stuff too. So I was like going in the like supply chests that were just outside and like, all right, we're gonna take a portion of this, and then that will just be our stuff. Is this portion of this stuff? Like, so
Right.
like if there was like a ton of wood in it, I'd take like a quarter, and then I just kind of kept doing that for anything that was public. Just to make sure that we had stuff for the stream, you know. And it's also just town stuff, and I'm using it to beautify things anyway. So, it's one of those things. It was like, all right, we're gonna socialism this up. We're gonna go ahead and get this stuff working. All right, I'm planting some more trees because I'm making this like a dense forest that's like right next to us.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, so that's so everyone that is MC. She is just hanging out for this stream, which is super cool. MC doesn't actually have a specific stream or anything on our channel just yet. Like yesterday, we did a stream with Jill and Cassie, and they're gonna be back every week playing Frambo or another horror game on Wednesday nights, and then my slot is Minecraft, and also on Saturday with doing Rainbow Six Siege, which is pretty dope. And the Siege one is definitely the most fun because we got like five people all just like going at it, and boy is it funny. We had a blast last Saturday, and I got them all back for this Saturday. So that's gonna be really cool. And then also, I guess maybe I should take a moment here, like as we're just kind of like passively getting back to this build, like explain what the hell this channel is. Like, what the hell are you guys watching? And this channel is effectively so like we're kind of like a community. We're like a Discord community first, right? Like the Rebel Federation. Like, we're just this Discord community that has existed for a very long time, and we are just kind of playing stuff together, and we decided that we had like enough support in the community to do a community Twitch channel. So like that's what this is. Like, this is a community Twitch channel. So it's not, so when you come here and like watch, it's not like it's just one person, It is going to be a collection of people streaming all week, and like everyone has like their own like little show. So it's really kind of a cool new format. It's not something that I've seen done before personally. Like I'm sure that people have tried to do this, but our community is pretty well organized for doing something like this. So that's just kind of like what we're doing right now. We just have this thing that's happening. And if you're watching, like thanks for checking it out. It's definitely like a new thing. I never intended to do any streaming like ever. Like I was never that all that interested in it, but it ended up happening, and here we are. Um, so yeah, I hope that explains some of what this is, and also we will like continuously plug that so people like understand more and whatnot. But yeah, this is kind of what we're doing here. And boy, man, Minecraft, relaxing. It's actually pretty relaxing to just play a game and talk at people, for a second, just like talk about anything. Talk with people too. Um, so yeah, we're gonna build that out. This guy's complimenting our area. We don't know if it's our area specifically. He could be talking about someplace else on the server. Who knows? We got two people in the Twitch chat. One's like, "Can you guess who I am?" And the other's like, "No." And it's just like going back and forth still. Like it's like someone's friend is like playing the lamest joke of all time, and the other person is just going along with it. Guess who I am? You probably won't know. We actually know who that guy is. We know who that guy is specifically. He is always here on the server with us when we're playing. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can't hear this in any sense, but I have a neighbor who watches like runway fashion shows or something. It's whatever your mom probably puts on the TV that you can hear like a room away if you still live at home while watching this. Like it literally just sounds like another person in another room in my building that is watching fashion shows super loudly. Like they have like the biggest bassy stereo system, and literally since 5 a.m. today, I've been listening to the stereo do that, that beat, the oonsa 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 beat. Like it's just nonstop, and I can hear it right now. It's driving me crazy. It's like we're both quarantined, but this whole building is quarantined, and it's like I'm stuck with this. Can you fix your shit? Like stop. Just like turn it down. It's like jeez. Alright, so I think we got that archway on top. We're trying to get like some more perspective from far back. Alright, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. This guy just loves being on stream. Stakes is like, oh, I wish I had Minecraft. This looks cool. And I'm like, it is cool, and Minecraft is very cheap. Take someone's money and buy Minecraft with it. He says, I'm broke. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Me too. Yeah, Raider in the server. He says, take your mom's credit card. We got a CAD roll. Oh, yeah. Just gave us moon pies. Whoa, we are under attack. We're gonna go whoop ass and chew bubble gum, but we're all out of gum. Ooh, we just got a crate of special gifts with a ton of TNT. That is a lot of explosives, man. We are gonna be blowing some shit up on this stream, it looks like. That's silly. I'm trying to think if we should do this outline thing. Because this house has like a dark wood outline. And I think that we could extend our rooftop by one more by doing that. Like one more down. And actually I have some of that wood. But real quick, I am going to check our Discord and try to make sure. Well, let's see how many people are watching. Because we got quite a few people watching again. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my god, we got a ton of people watching. Hey everybody. Thanks for joining us for this stream. We're just playing Minecraft on Thursday. It's kind of what we do over here. One of our 3 shows on our channel so far, and I am one of the hosters. So right now we have a big ass Discord. For anyone that hasn't seen our Discord, Discord invite link is there. So we have this big Discord that we usually come over from. But if you haven't been there yet, definitely come check it out. And we are at the same time linking the Discord to our Twitch. So we're just like making sure that everyone has a link. We actually have a few Discords in our network. So alright, looks like those guys might be a little bit busy. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, we're gonna continue playing. We gotta go get this good wood. Ooh, Mondo, man, I want to take a walk too. Been really, really cooped up inside. I actually live out in New York right now, so going outside, not really great idea with the pandemic and everything. So I've been getting my steps in Minecraft in the meantime. Yep, New York gang. Oh, hey Sarah, ha 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 ha. Where did I put this wood? I'm not even thinking. I'm tired, guys. Yes, this is what we want. Okay, so we're like getting too many things in the inventory. In fact, we're gonna go take this firework box and put this away. We keep all of our good arm. We got a lot of stuff to blow up, man. Like we got some armaments here. We can level the whole city with this. They're gonna have to come find us and arrest us at some point. Yeah, so basically the Minecraft server that we're playing on right now, so the Rebel Federation is a gaming community of Discords, and they have a whole section that just plays Minecraft. And they've been working on this town together, and in this stream we've just come and joined the town and built a house, and now we're building a pub. So that's kind of like what we're working on today in this stream. And I am going to probably need more storage space at some point. I had no idea how much junk I was just accumulating. Got a lot of stuff. Okay, there we go. Oh, these are logs. I'm crazy. Oh, these are all logs. Oh, wait, nope, those are planks. Okay. Over here, like, what? What do you mean? Dark oak log. Oh, then all these moon pies, we can put that away in our kitchen. All these people. Dinner, it's upside down. This thing's upside down. Look at this. And we got the chicken in here, and I'm pretty sure that guy is completely trapped in the basement because I have the doors locked, I think. Whatever. We got things to do. Yeah, we posted the Discord picture of him being trapped in the basement. It's completely trapped down there. We left the door open for him so he can go do his thing. But, oh, God, that's so scary to see a person in the sky like that. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, yeah, I have a coffee and a bagel. I almost completely forgot to eat this. They're asking me to rank up right now, and I'm like, no, I'm eating a bagel. Delicious. There we go. Ate a bagel. At least some of one. And the other sip. Alright, there we go. 8 steaks. I don't know if the stream dropped for you or not, but I was just eating a little bit and drinking coffee profusely. So it might not have been your stream, it might have just been me, like, not moving for, like, a second. Who know? Who know? Alright, let's give this a shot, see what this looks like. In fact, I think it might need to go one more down, even? No. Nope, that's right. Oh, bye, Yoda. Yeah, his name is Yoda. Okay, this is wrong. Ah! Did we not? Yeah, no, we didn't. Got Matt in the stream now.
I apologize for my absence. I am ordering Applebee's.
Wait, that's very important. That's super important though.
It is. I'm really excited.
Like, how many times have you ordered food in this quarantine? Like, has it been profusely? Because it's been profusely for me.
When I was with my friends over the weekend, which is highly illegal, just kidding. It's not that illegal,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a good thing. Technically, I think it was a good thing because I had a blast and
Yeah.
I was much happier with my friends than I was quarantined with my family for 5 million years.
Yep.
But when I was with them, we ordered food quite often. We cooked like 2 or 3 times, but like every other meal in that like 4 or 5 days was just Domino's. I think I want Domino's. I don't really want to make anything.
Oh my
or
God.
like
Speaking of Domino's, though, just have to interject this. Fucking Domino's owes me a pizza, and not just one pizza, like 2 pizzas. So I ordered Domino's with my girlfriend, right? And we ordered this. ordered Domino's, and they literally like just pretended to be closed. And then when we walked over there, they were like literally open, and then they're like, "Oh, nope, nope, we're closing up right now. We're closing up." And then we're like, "Hey, well, so we ordered pizza online. Can you refund the order?" And they're like, no." And then they just like didn't refund us for pizza. So like literally, we paid like $20 for pizza and
They
got
didn't
nothing.
say no.
Yeah, they were just like, "No, I don't know how to do it." So, if this stream ever got famous, I am going to demand Domino's for life after that one because that's bullshit still.
Give me my payback.
Yeah, give me my Domino's. Complete bullshit.
You have to share though. Considering I'm here now, if they do give you Domino's free for life, you have to like send
Yeah.
me a pizza every now and then.
I vote Domino's for life for everyone in the Rebel Federation. Okay, like that
I'm down.
that is what we deserve. We have gone through hell.
Ugh, I'm so upset none of these coupons work. No Applebee's coupons for me. I have like my Domino's order down to a T. Like we always get the same thing.
Oh yeah,
We always
what
get
is it?
thin
Oh,
crust,
thin crust.
Alfredo sauce, not regular like like pizza sauce, Alfredo sauce with spinach, mushrooms, and diced tomatoes. It is the best pizza, and I have actually a really funny story. Me and my best friend got Domino's, and we went and picked up our pizza, and then it was the wrong pizza, and we got home before we realized it. But we were like, all right, like we're eating this pizza, it's fine. And like we were like wondering what was happening, and then my friend gets a phone call because her name is on the receipt, and this guy is like, "Are you?" My friend's name is Tyree. He goes, "Are you Tyree?" There's just like this deep voice on the phone, and she's like, "Yes, may I ask who's calling me?" And he's like, "Did you order a Domino's pizza just now?" And she was like, "Yeah, but I got the wrong one. Are you from Domino's?" And he's like, "No, I'm the person who got your pizza. This shit is awesome. Like
Ah,
everyone loves it." And like
that's
everybody in the
wild. Oh my
background,
god.
there
This
were like people in the background like agreeing and like eating noises, and we were
Okay,
just like,
that's super funny that they like called and told you that. Like that's just like one of those like things that people don't tacitly ever do. So like that guy, whoever that guy is, that gotta be my buddy.
it was so funny. They were like, "This pizza's so dope. We're gonna get this every time." We were like, "Yeah, we know our order is solid. This is why we never change it."
You know what? I'm gonna have to try that because that sounds really good. I do something a little bit wonky for my pizza because usually I like something that's just like super wonky, and I always get what is it? It's like I do that like barbecue pizza thing where it's like barbecue with like sausage on it. So it's like
Oh, that
this
sounds good though.
yeah, like it's like pretty fucking dense as a pizza. Like it like makes you full really fast. So I can't remember my full order right now. Because I get Domino's probably like once every month or something like that. So it's like only a one-time thing.
I mean, it's very important to add to your diet, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, yes. And but yeah, Domino's really good. But honestly, nah, we literally just went grocery shopping over here, so we have food. I'm like thinking right now, do I want Domino's tonight? Okay, I think we're gonna do this aesthetic for the entire house here. It's looking nice. Oh yeah, we were repairing the interiors. No. I hate when I like accidentally, click on the wrong thing and place it.
Yep.
Oh,
Or
it's
like
so destructive.
stairs are really annoying because if you like click it in the wrong direction or like against the wrong block, it'll like go upside down, and you'll be like, "No, that's not how I want
Yeah.
those to be."
Yeah, just oops.
I'm being so slow about this. My dad's going to get there, and it's not going to be ready because I'm slow.
Is just gonna be waiting there, having having a midlife crisis maybe. It's like,
Can
oh,
be there right
I'm
now,
for
and I'm
pizza
just like
again.
still ordering it.
Oh, that's good. High quality, making dad wait. Yeah, I gotta call my dad today. All my family is in a different state. For everyone in the stream whose family is in a different state, call call your parents. They want to hear from you. Stinks like you live in New York. Why are you getting Domino's? And it's like,
Why wouldn't you?
Do I even have to answer that? Like everyone does a Domino's day. Everyone does that. It doesn't matter where you are. It's funny. It sounds like my neighbor's playing vaporwave now, like super loudly.
Is can you hear the like? I think that's a lawnmower sound. It's like faintly in the background.
Oh, I can't hear any lawnmower background. Oh wait, if you're talking about my mic, that's probably a fan I have near me. Oh no, we ran out. Ah, I got another stack. Steaks guy's like, I've never had Domino's. You do it once. Just do it once.
Why? Are you okay? Gosh, that's so sad.
I mean, in his defense, he is out in New York. You know, like the the pizza here is great by default, but it's also like way more overhyped than it is. Like literally, like so overhyped. Like I got out here, had some New York pizza. I was like, oh yeah, that's great, but it wasn't like game changing. It wasn't like the best thing on earth. You know, it was like, oh, this is still pizza.
Right? I still think it's like I don't know, like I've had a lot of pizza in my life, like Little Caesars, Hungry Howie's, like Buscemi's, like all of these different pizzas. And I think Domino's is just really solid. Like it's just like I know I'll be happy if I have a Domino's pizza. Buscemi's is like upscale, and Hungry Howie's and Little Caesars are like, like the type of thing that like like it's kind of lower than Domino's for me, but I'll eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ignore that. My door just slammed closed of its own accord.
Ghosts. You have a ghost?
Or wind. Let's not scare. This isn't the horror stream. That was last night.
Actually, it's the same ghost from that stream. It followed you.
Well, that's yikes. Is it that little girl that was like walking around as the main character?
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, there was a girl in that stream that was like walking around, and it was really creepy. And we were like, "Where is she going? What the hell?" Okay, I have to call my dad to find out the make and model of his car so that they recognize it, can come out and grab it.
That's silly. Okay, go do that. Go do that. Yeah, make him model a car. There's some strange takeout practices.
Applebee's wants to stalk my dad. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, right? like that's what I'm sitting over here thinking. I'm like, what? Need a lot of information. Ooh, we do not have enough. These stairs. Ooh. Let's back up. Oh my god, I'm getting text messages. The chat's like, yeah, Domino's is epic, man. Yeah, just checking the phone. Got sent some links. All right, there we go.
My dad answered so naturally, he didn't even question me. He was like, "Yep, this is what it is." Like,
Yeah.
like, thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, I hear someone hammering. Where are these neighbors doing today? It's funny.
In Minecraft or in like reality?
In reality, like literally, like just as the quarantine has gone on, they have gotten so much more comfortable with being the loudest people imaginable.
Yikes.
Yeah, like they got really comfortable with that really fast.
Well, and like it was always quiet around my area, but now like people are bored, so then they go outside and they play music and they just like hang out there. I'm like, go inside. Or like when I visited my friends this weekend, we live in I used to live in a college town. And I of course like all of the like frat bros are all outside and they're like still like drinking beer and playing beer pong like without a care in the world, like nothing has changed. And just must be nice.
Getting infected real quick.
I'm like, I'm sure the pollen is really, or like the wind of spring and summer changing is like really helping the spread there.
Yeah, just ooh. Yeah, out here, like literally, I know that like it's been the infection rates have been lower in other states, and like which is great. Like that's awesome for those states. But like in New York, if like you don't want to hear this stuff, you just get it, and then you're going to the hospital.
Yeah, it sounds scary in New
Yeah,
York.
yeah. Like everyone out here is not dealing with this whole like oh it isn't that bad thing because like literally they're stacking bodies up to the ceiling in morgues and stuff and in trucks outside of morgues outside of hospitals and like everyone knows someone who's getting sick or who has gotten sick and you know I don't know I guess it just has to happen to people for them to be serious about it because
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of these people in other states they really I think it's just funny because it's kind of like can you imagine what we could get done if people fought as hard as they do for like actual rights for Americans versus how hard they fight to be inconsiderate and not wear a mask like these guys are
Right.
just they don't see the point because they can't understand that they're not the only person in the universe, and it's disappointing.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like it brings back like that phrase first world problems. It's
Yep.
just like we don't care because we don't have to experience it and so we think we're invincible and good and that's just like how it is. And like I've been religiously in my house for the past couple of months. Like I knew I was like breaking the rules when I was like leaving town. Not breaking rules, but like, like it's risky or whatever.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was just like, I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry. I need to see my best friend. I need to see my other friends. I like don't want to be here anymore. And it's just like I was like weighing like my mental salvation versus
yeah,
like my health.
yeah. And I think that's I think that's important though. Like I've done well. I think for me is like I started doing these streams, interact with more people, and like
Mhm.
gotten involved with this stuff. But other than that, for like you know uh go, yeah, I haven't really hung out with anyone. It's like I mean it's good that I got quarantined with my girl, which is like that's great. But other than that, we haven't like seen friends or anything.
Honestly, kind of lucky. Yeah, like you have like a prisoner. It's just like
Yeah,
uh,
actually, what this is super funny. When the quarantine started, we were just dating. Like we were like literally, she was just my date, and what we decided to do was like, oh yeah, like everyone kind of acted like quarantine was gonna like last a week or two. So we're like, yeah, this will be fun. We'll see like how we work together, And then it just kept going and going. And the quarantine didn't stop, and then all the jobs were lost, and then we just like hit it off. And we've been having a
You're
great
like,
time. So
well, we've been doing this together, so I guess we'll keep doing it together.
yeah, yeah, it was like a super great like relationship building exercise that continued going on.
That's really cute, though. Like, it sounds like you're a story where quarantine like benefited your relationship, which is like not probably not true for a lot of other people, considering that like
Yeah.
quarantine is, usually everyone wants to kill each other. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, crap, we need more of these slabs. We're like lining the house. We're making it look good, making it look chonkier. A chonky house. There we go. Yoda. Domino's in NYC place got one table. I can confirm that. They definitely did have one table, even before the quarantine. At least the one by my place. They just do not want people in there. Just do not come in here. We are Domino's. Take your pizza and get the fuck out. Okay, this is looking really great. Get some more perspective. Oh boy, it's coming together, folks. It's coming together. Oh, it's coming together.
Yeah, I might be in and out as my dad figures out where my food is.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Like, thanks for coming on and joining the stream and making it more interesting as we talk about stuff and quarantine relationships.
I'm glad that we can just talk about whatever while you're just casually building a bar.
Yeah, I'm like slowly just like figuring out how to make it look great, you know? So it's like I'm trying to like line stuff and it's working out. It's working out. It's working out pretty good.
Make sure I get paid now. So I sit here and glance at your stream every now and then. Applebee's is one of the best restaurants that exists, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Do you remember when Applebee's was shitty? Like,
Yes.
okay, yeah, because the new Applebee's, it was like in 2016 or something, they like revamped everything. And it got super delicious and like super good. Like really good, like outstanding out of nowhere. But like I remember eating like shitty curly fries at an Applebee's that looked like a gas station in like 2002.
It was like it's like the epitome of like trashy bar food, or like it was just like it was like a bad Bagger Dave's or like a bad Red Robin or something.
Yeah, it was horrible before. It was so funny, and then they just like revamped it, and I went there. Like it was my girlfriend at the time. She was like, yeah, no, I want to go there, and I was like, oh, that place is actually disgusting. Why would you want to go? We like pulled up, and it's like a new building, and I was like, what the hell? And then we
They
got
made
the
it like
food, and it was
cleaner.
like, yeah, it was so good.
And the food is really good. Like I've always loved Applebee's food, I'm not gonna lie. And I always like go for my birthday, and like it's my favorite place. But their French onion soup is the best thing that exists. It like made me fall in love with soup. And like their
French
three cheese
onion soup.
penne chicken. I know the names of their salads. I know the names of I always get the same thing, but like I've tried like a bunch of different things. Spinach dip. Are you talking about the appetizer trio? That
Oh,
you can get
oh,
spinach dip, pretzel cheese dip, and wings. It sounds really good.
that sounds really good right now. That sounds fantastic right now.
I just like the amalgamation of what they have, like their pastas and their burgers and their salads, and then they have like these like hot plates with like steaks or like steak and like mashed potatoes and green beans, or like they'll serve it like piping hot, like sizzling on this cast iron like platter. It's like so nice.
Oh yeah, that God. I'm just sitting here hungry right
So I'm
now.
gonna just keep talking about it. There's like a maple butter blondie for dessert, and you like spill this. this like
I like how much
there's
you
like
know. I like how you just like know the names of stuff like that. That's I think that's the funniest thing.
I've been going to Applebee's since I was like 5. I don't know.
Hello,
my
Applebee fan.
my neighbor took me once when I was a kid, and now I like go there religiously if I can. And I just really
that,
wanted a salad. McDonald's
that
stopped
neighbor
serving
changed your
salad.
life.
That she did though, and she like introduced me to the French onion soup. I'm just like I was in love. The French onion soup is literally the best thing that they have. It's not even a full meal.
That is so funny.
But
So wholesome.
it was like, wait a minute. Since we talked about Domino's for like 30 minutes, let's bring this back to Applebee's really quick because I can't not talk about Applebee's.
Applebee's deserves some time in the limelight as well.
Oh yeah, very important.
Very, especially important while playing Minecraft of all things. Like
Yes. I mean,
that's the best.
you're building a bar. We can serve an Applebee's type menu.
Oh yeah, I could. In fact, I was thinking about digging like a basement for more storage in this place. So I gotta consider what I'm gonna do here once I am happy with the facade. Because we're
And a distillery.
yeah, yeah, I can see how I would do that because that I think I would need like like a vat or something like one of those big vat things.
Like a humongous barrel. Just like the biggest one you can get that
Yeah.
sits on the ground.
God, people.
Make
So like I'm originally from Wisconsin, and people in Wisconsin love that shit. Like, oh my god, like literally everyone I knew while going to college there. I went to a technical college there.
craft beer.
Yeah, they're always like, yeah, let's go out to the distillery and go hang out with people, and it would be like, wow, cool.
No, it's like a cool thing to do here too. Like distilleries usually have like a really cool atmosphere, and like craft beer is usually like more appealing than Bud
Yeah.
Light.
Oh, well, yeah, duh. Like Bud Light and just anything light. Oh god, I remember one time me and my buddy we went to a bar with the explicit goal of drinking only shitty beers as while we're there, just because it'd be funny. And like
Right.
I was drinking a Miller Lite, and it's like I'd rather die. It's
Miller High
horrible. It tastes like dirty water. It tastes like dish soap water. It's
My friend likes to
horrific.
call Miller products and like Miller High Life. He loves Miller for some reason. We all think he's crazy.
He is
But
crazy. Or the
he likes
funniest person ever because oh
and,
my god.
and he calls it the champagne of beers. And I'm like, the only reason you call it that is because it tastes just as watery as champagne does.
that is actually true, but it's champagne surprisingly better.
In my
Surprisingly
opinion.
better. Yeah, that's funny though. That's like what I like to do, what I like to drink like if it's going to be, uh like going to bars and stuff like well actually, yeah, no, it's just like getting like a really good, like a cider. Like ciders are really great, honestly. I think me and my
Love
buddy,
ciders.
yeah, like me and my buddy, we had this like entire week where we just like he was visiting, and we went to a different bar every night for a week and a half, and every single day we had like a different tall cider, and after that week, I was like, I never want to drink again. I'm dying. But it was so good, and now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, oh man, I would kill to do that right now because of the quarantine.
I really like pineapple ciders and apple ciders.
Yeah, that's good.
Those are really my
Yeah.
favorite flavors. I like had a friend who worked at a beer store, and like my brother-in-law works at a beer distributor
Oh wow.
for Budweiser and stuff like that. So I've had the opportunity to try lots of different beers in my life.
Yeah.
Which is
My first job was beer mover at a baseball park. Like,
what?
yeah, you just move kegs. That was my job.
Oh,
That was my first job ever. Moving kegs at a baseball park.
that sounds like you need to be kind of built.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like the buffest I ever was during that job. Like I was a meaty guy.
Um, so he like started like driving trucks, and then he became like probably like the number 2 person. which is really cool. And so like now he gets like free samples of stuff. Like, do you remember like those really like quote unquote trendy like apple Ritas and like the like weird cutesy little cans that came out like
Yep, yeah, yep. Those cans are funny. Those cans are good, but you got to go to like a very hot beach. You know, like go to a beach with one of those.
oh
Like,
yeah, and I
yeah,
have done that.
yeah, like
um
that's high quality.
when we went up north, because Michigan has like really nice like lake houses and stuff, like he brought those before they had come out on the market, which was really cool. Like, getting like sneak peeks and stuff like
Oh, that
that is
what? Like getting the secret beer. Oh my god, I'd be
yeah.
ecstatic.
Time has the idea what I'm drinking, right?
Yeah,
But especially once they came out, I was like, oh, I had that on the beach, like was in the store. That's like really weird.
yeah, damn. That's awesome. They get like access to stuff like that. Just like, oh yeah, we're gonna try out the thing that doesn't exist yet.
Them to sell it, they want you to get so like give free stock, and then like my brother-in-law has the opportunity to like take some and like bring it, up north or bring it to the house.
Mm. Yeah.
It's
Also,
cool.
right now the stream is doing a little buffering, and I think my internet just like slowly just did a thing real quick. It'll be back in like a second here with full
It's,
power.
it looks back to me. I'm gonna say, oh, I can't
Yeah.
speak easy, and
Mm-hmm.
I think Sarah said, and like I feel like he's building a bar right now, so he can't really build like the bar is too like obvious now. Speak easy, but if more speak easy, it's cool like secret.
Yeah. Here, 1 second while I not restarting the stream. I'm just restarting our chat real quick. There we go. Let's see if that helped out MC, but yeah, it seems that the internet is doing a thing real quick. Hello, is everyone back? It looks like I think that we got it back. MC, are you here?
I am here.
All right, cool.
Is the vacuuming noise in the background really bad?
Oh no, not at all. Like you're totally good. I was checking because pretty much what happened is I pretty much just lost. Like I didn't lose full connection, but my like connection to the internet went way down. Like it just like crashed for a second and came back on. So we're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, this is I have an interesting internet situation. Either I'm getting like a 400 download, or it goes down to like 12 for like a minute, and then it goes back up to 400.
It's probably better than whatever my computer can do. So
Yeah, I just like wish that it was a little bit more stable because like this is New York City. It's a very big city. Please route the fucking lines, right? Like, do the only thing you're tasked with. Give me internet. I am paying for internet.
I heard you earlier when you were like, oh, and this is MC. Like right before I left, I heard you say something along the lines of she doesn't have her own stream yet, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to stream myself because my computer is so bad, and like I don't know when I'm going to get a new one, and like my Discord completely crashes
Oh yeah, that's
every
not good.
time.
That's not
Yeah,
good in that case. Okay, well at least you can always like guest on the streams, you know. So like
that's
that's a
why
lot of fun.
I've been kind of just trying to jump on when I see one's going and be like, I will provide, chatter and watch you play, if that's helpful.
Yeah, I think that's super helpful, especially for this one because like, I did two of these alone, and like by the end of it, you're just like, ah, man, guys, I don't know what to think anymore. I have nothing to talk about, yeah. And it just kind of deteriorates until like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go.
Oh, my favorite skill is to provide noise in the silence and talk about random things like, how much I love Applebee's while you build. So it works out.
Super high quality Applebee's dialogue.
Yeah, it's really interesting. My love for Applebee's is just a really good topic. I felt like it really belonged here. And then you've got all of the boys in in the chat there, in like the settlement chat.
Yeah, yeah, they're talking about it. They really like when we go live on this because like it shows off the entire town, you know?
And they're all talking about what they're doing, like, that's benefiting the kingdom and stuff, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so actually what I found out recently, so like this
Oh,
server take me home. This server like literally it's like a bunch of kingdoms, so there's multiple kingdoms on the server, and we're one of them. And this Saturday, they're gonna be able to advance in their level to Empire, and I don't know like if there's any other empires on the server, but
big goal. Yes,
yeah.
there is.
Oh, there is. Okay, so like yeah,
I don't know if if Raider and Matsashi and Irvin are listening to this. They're like the experts on that.
yeah, yeah. Maybe they can like tell us about like what they're doing because that's what they just told me. It's like they can rank up the whole settlement to empire status. I'm like, what does that even do?
It's like a big. I feel like it's a big deal. It means that we've gotten really big.
Yeah, that's cool.
Uh,
That's I
I know.
get. Yeah, that's a flex.
And there's not a lot of them. Oh, he.
It's
I'm
raining
trying to
again.
order Domino's. Ray's trying to order Domino's now.
Yes. Wow, we Domino's should pay us for this stream.
Honestly, we're advertising them so hard right now.
Yeah, I mean Domino's is fucking great. Like, damn, I'm really thinking about Domino's. I haven't even finished my bagel yet because I just don't want to like eat while on the stream. Yeah. Okay, what's going on in the chat? We got a lot of people talking right now. Oh, yeah, nope. We got some people from the Rebel Federation is like a pretty big conglomerate of things, and for whatever reason, we have a very popular Club Penguin section still, with a lot of people playing that game. And we consistently have people that will like come on and like expect that like there is something to do with Club Penguin relating to this, and it's just like, yeah, no, man, don't do a whole lot of playing that game. so so yeah, looks like we just had to like let someone know again.
It makes us look cool. That's all Radar gave me about being an empire. And then it makes us look cool, smiley face. That's it.
Yeah, that's that. You know what? I would do it too. I do it too. Everyone wants to look cool.
I feel like there's more, but I guess we'll just. I could probably find out,
Yeah.
but yeah, if the noise in the background gets really loud, tell me because I
Oh,
hate mowing day.
I hear nothing. Oh,
Really?
Raider is saying it eliminates increase in upkeep for claims, allows us to have more than one town under us. Oh, more than one town. Oh my god. They're really going to go crazy.
Whoa. Instead of just these outposts and stuff.
Yeah, I still vote that they keep this stuff dense though because I think it looks so cool.
Oh yeah. Well, the kingdom is always going to be there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. The outside of the building is pretty good. We might have to do some courtyard stuff. Um, oh yeah,
What was
I
I
was
trying to
gonna
find out?
outline it with this. I need cobblestone. We need cobblestone. Do the cobble backyard thing. Because I don't want this to look too fancy. I want to look like cozy. Because if it's all stone brick for the stuff out here, then it's gonna be like, you know, oh, it's upscale. I can't afford this place.
So we're playing on I hate saying this word. Apiron, Aperion, whatever.
Apeiron. I have no idea either. Yep. Playing
Anyway,
on
we're
something.
playing on that, and I tried to Google it, and the first thing that came up was Roblox.
Oops. Yeah, I would just like
No.
suggest going to the Minecraft.rebelfederation.com site because they have like a page with the address on it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Also,
Well, it's too late
how
now.
do I not have any cobblestone? This is crazy.
I don't know. You're living off um the goodness of the people.
How dare they?
The Grays, they shorted you.
How dare they give me too many rich materials? Here, I'm gonna go
Shame on
out
them.
and actually, like, just dig out some from over in a pit. You know, I should designate, like, a mining pit, because eventually... Yeah, here, let's walk around. Come on, run! My guy's not running. There it is. The chat's trying to figure out how to pronounce it.
Outpost. It doesn't say anything about being an empire on this page.
Really?
It talks about being a settlement and being a kingdom.
And that's it?
Yeah, it says the settlement system. This is like the whole page. It's on the wiki. Just thought I could find out more, you know? Ah, oh my god, you scared me. My dad's home. I think my food's ready. I'm gonna go grab that.
Yes, go get it. I'm also eating a bagel. Apron. Yep, that's right. Oh. Alright, there we go. Got some cobblestone, and also this looks like this could even be the start of our own little mine. Walk on trees. Yes! There we go. Now this stream's been cool because this has been more of a talking stream. Hanging out stream. Definitely good change of pace, I think. Alright, I'm gonna fill this in as cobblestone first. And we'll see how we feel about that as we continue this courtyard. No.
Are you sure you can't hear this lawnmower?
I surprised, like, it turns, whenever you talk, I can faintly hear it, and then it goes away. And also, no one has said anything on stream either.
That's so interesting because it's so annoying to me.
Well, what's annoying to me is that, like, literally I'm listening to a bunch of different music just blasting in my neighbor's apartment again.
Oh, I can't hear that either, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, well, they have a very shitty taste in music, okay? So,
Fair enough.
I'm just, like, getting sick of this shit. Like, please stop.
They probably don't like your taste in music either.
Oh, I haven't even plugged in my surround sound stereo, and I did that because I was courteous and never heard them before, and they're about to get it pretty soon. And if I plug that in, I'm only playing curse music. I'm playing, like, the most secret music they've never heard before. they're gonna get like Russian trap music, and it's gonna be crazy. And they're gonna be like, "Why are people blood gurgling, screaming down there?" And I will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you hear my music?" And it'll just keep going. Like whenever they like, literally, I could like set it up so whenever they play music, I could just turn mine on, but louder, and then turn mine off whenever they turn it theirs off. Just do
So,
that
what
for a
does
while.
Russian trap music sound like? Out of
Oh,
curiosity.
it sounds awesome. I'd like it. It's dope. Like it's got to be good, obviously. Like it can't just be like any Russian trap music. It's got to be like there's this band called IC Speak or whatever, something like that. I3 Speak. And holy hell,
This is a weird brand thing that you have now.
yeah, it's funny. Oh Jesus! Oh my God, getting attacked on the stream.
Are you okay?
It scared the crap out of me. Oh,
Minecraft can be really scary sometimes.
we got a skelly and a zombie fighting on the stream. Oh my God. Oh no, he's coming after me. All right,
It's because it's a thunderstorm.
we whooped his ass. We whooped his ass.
Weather clear. Just kidding, kidding. Can't do that. I'm gonna be off and on mute as I chew my soup, which is of course French onion, and is
Yes.
cheesy, and has lots of croutons. And please go to
Croutons are so
Applebee's.
good. Croutons are so good.
Agreed.
All right, here I'm just gonna check some Discord stuff real quick. Nice, we got quite a few people tuning in to check us out. Happy to have you all here. Very cool, very cool. All right, let everyone know. First thing the Discord says, how are you playing and typing? It's like, well, I guess I'm pausing for a second to let people know that we're still playing. Yeah, we have a good amount of people in the stream right now. My window says there's only 10 of us, but on the user list it's like 17. Quite a few people hanging out, doing the thing, doing the craft, figuring out what's
Yeah, I
up.
have to usually close users. Yeah, it says there's way more in this list.
Yeah, there's like way more on the list.
It's lying.
Yeah, I think it's just like Twitch is kind of finicky because sometimes they'll say that there is like 20 viewers and then there'll be 3 people in the list too. Like that, I've seen that happen already. It's a finicky little service, I would say. I
Who's
like to,
actually here?
yeah. You're gonna need more stone brick already. In fact, we got to go get some cooking in the furnaces. We need a lot of stone brick, like
Hey,
in general.
man, do slash rank up. I'm just curious.
All right, let's see what happens. Slash rank up. Click me to confirm night. I think that costs money.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does. It'll take some money from you, but it's worth it because you get different perks as you rank up.
What kind of perks? What do I get?
Okay, so again, not an expert, but I know by the time that you hit legend, you can fly. Mishka, you're in chat right now. What are perks for getting night specifically? The audio and the video are out of sync apparently. I don't know.
I think that's just like,
It might be just Mish.
yeah.
Anyone else having this problem?
Yeah, also, the audio and the video is out of sync. Like, how could you even tell? Like, you can't see us talking. Like, does it matter?
Yeah, I don't know if it would matter.
Yeah, that sounds a little wild, man. Like, how would you
Oh,
know this?
they said to do slash ranks to find it out, I think.
Slash ranks.
Slash ranks?
That's not working. Oh wait, it did bring something
Oh
up.
yeah, the green one is the night one, and
Okay,
you can
so
hover over it to see what it gives you.
we get a
And you have
night
enough money
kit.
for it.
We got enough money.
Only 25K.
We got enough money to get up the hero. So
Good. And then, but do you have the amount of playtime? It'll tell you once you rank up tonight
oh,
whether you
I
can if you
definitely
do stuff.
I definitely got the playtime.
Okay,
Yeah.
you should be able to get up there.
In
I
fact,
think I'm here right now, actually, too.
you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and put some stuff away and get some loot shit real quick and rank up. By doing so, yeah, I don't even know what Mish is talking about. He's like, the video's out of sync. And it's like, how could you ever know? You can't know.
It's a good point. I think we're Gucci. Not everyone, nobody else can tell that I can tell. But I just want to make sure
Yeah.
everything's going smoothly. I'm just your in-house streaming technician.
Yep.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I think it's still going. Whoa, we got Applebee. Applebee. Oh my God, Blue has a pet named Applebee, and it's a bee. Oh my God, this
So
is
much has come of this
legendary.
stream.
Yeah, this is legendary.
I love it.
Applebee. We just got done talking about Applebee's for like an hour.
That's perfect. You should feed it apples
Yes. Should we feed Applebee an apple?
as I eat Applebee's. It's Applebeeception. I hate myself for saying that. That was a bad joke.
Alright, I took some stuff out of my inventory, so rank up. Alright, can click that and forgetting how to do stuff. Did I get a thing? Oh, I thought they were gonna give me a package.
Click it.
I did
No.
click it. Yeah, I'm now a knight.
When you talk, though, now you can see knight next to your name instead of warrior. And, like, you have clout now. Yay. You've played the game for more than so long.
Okay, I'm gonna rank up again. Oh, I don't have. I have only 19 hours of playtime. So I have. Wow, it has to be 2 solid days. You think that we get there by now?
Oh, here's the fun fact. Another reason to vote is it like gives you like an hour free or something like that.
Oh, really?
I don't remember how much time.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's another another thing for that. Plus more money. And that's like the perks of that. And once you hit like a certain rank, I think it's Mystic is the last one you can get with just playtime, then you have to pay for them.
Ah.
Like real money.
What?
I think it's just Overlord and Sovereign that you have to pay for.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, help support the server. You know, I definitely see
Exactly.
that. I think that's.
And
fair.
they have like really nice perks from what I can tell.
Yeah.
It's like, and they get like really nice gear and stuff.
Yeah, this is a really great server that they set up on.
Yeah, I think the way that they found it, if I remember correctly, was that there was like a phase of the Reverend project that was like, we're going to like look for a really good server, and everybody can look for one that like we can play on, and we'll all like check it out, and then we'll all vote on like what we want, and like we're looking for this type of server. Like everybody like was polled as to like what kind of thing they wanted. If they wanted PvP, if they wanted an active economy, if they wanted like what they wanted to do, if it was like very build heavy, that kind of thing.
That's cool.
And then this server was found, and then they like voted on it, and like I think Red had the final say, and he like picked it, and so they all settled on here.
Aw.
That was like back in December.
Oh wow. That's very cool. That's awesome.
So
That's great. It's so nice to see this like just being so consistent. You know, like you can just come on and play. So like yeah, I'm just having fun.
also really cool like the way that like Red runs things. I think because like and ran things because he's gone now and he's left the Triumph. Oh God, Triarch in his place, which we're gonna talk about on podcast on Sunday. So come to podcast.
Now you're just advertising on my show.
I mean, we're all tied together. So.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Um, but he runs and ran things, and like the way the royal council and the triarch and his place run things.
The
Um,
Royal
yes,
Council.
you should come to podcast Ray. Um, but the royal council, the way they run things is like very like like everyone's input, like like they want to make everyone happy. Like Red has always made it very clear that like it's all like like you get out of this what you put into it, and I think that's like cool that everyone had a say in what they were doing and what they want to like see come of this kind of community effort. It's just like the whole theme. Like it's never like a power dynamic so much as like everyone working together. What is he doing?
I know, right? I'm just looking at it like he's like literally laying down on the ground right now. I didn't even know that you could do that. Super funny.
How did you get under there, Blue?
It's hilarious. Really impressive.
I think people should hire me to sponsor their like merchandise, and I can just talk up their stuff. See, like I'm talking up Minecraft Div right now. I'll talk up your streams and
Yeah.
podcasts. I'm just gonna go around and be like a little. I should just have like a poster board.
Yeah. So this is where I'll be. This is where you can find me.
Alti says, "Imagine coming to podcast as if he hasn't been a guest several times, and he's literally on the team."
That's awesome.
Vance has written
Podcast.
script has been a script writer before.
Yeah, so I had some people ask about maybe converting the podcast, like have a version of it go on the Twitch stream, but I don't know if that's immediately like applicable because it's like the podcast is very much like like a internal communication in some regards. Like we talk a lot about just the community and not exactly like something that's uh, you know, like I'm sure that we'll get people here eventually, and like, well, we got people on last Saturday that just came check out us playing Siege, So like, if we just had a podcast that was a Twitch episode, we'd just be talking about like our Discord, and people would be like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Yeah, I think it all depends on like. I think what they were saying was like, oh, it could increase viewers, maybe, but
Yeah,
or like and like be a way to recruit, but like, I don't know, like if we could like the way I see it is like I'm willing to try it, and if it we'll be able to see like whether viewers increase or decrease from there. Because
yeah, like do like
podcast
a
usually
test. Yeah,
gets like a good 30 people, so
yeah, exactly.
a
So
good
like
number.
it could be pretty cool, and it could be an internal thing that it's just something that we do. So like that'd be pretty great because then we would have four recurring things, and we're actually for everyone listening right now, we're working on getting two more weekly streams right now, along with our three that we currently have going.
Alti said the argument was for it upping our viewership average on Twitch, not necessarily bringing in new people, which is like
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if we lose people by doing it on Twitch, then I'm gonna say that's not a good thing. So it just depends.
I will commit suicide. No, I'm kidding.
Damn, that's a pretty
Yeah, how dare they?
extreme jump.
I just realized I broke this.
If people don't like log on to Twitch or don't understand Twitch or don't want to use Twitch, I don't know, like people could not transfer over to the Twitch for this.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a question. He asked how we would lose people, so I was trying to answer that.
Oh, I see.
Gotta keep those viewers incoming with my magnetic charm and Commando's amazing building.
Yeah, we're working on this courtyard in the backyard right now.
Soup has been finished.
Yes.
Accomplishment. Now we work on the salad. I was like, usually I'm not a salad person, but today I was really in the mood.
Yeah, sometimes it's like just good. It feels like flushing out your system. But eat something that's like
Exactly.
lighter.
Fresh.
If you eat like burgers, 2 days in a row. You just feel like, big dents.
I'm a monster.
Yeah.
I like sometimes I think of it as like I want to eat clean. Like I want refreshing, cold, crisp crunch. Kind of like I'm eating like what is it? Like I feel like I'm eating nature. Like I'm just
Yeah. Okay, wait. Have you ever been to like a really great vegan restaurant before?
I've eaten at vegan places and I've even like cooked vegan food and like eaten with my vegan friends, but I don't think I've ever been to like an actual good vegan restaurant. I feel like every time I've gone, they've always complained.
Okay, so like once you find one, it's honestly game changing. Like out here in New York, I had a friend finally go vegan, and they took me to a vegan restaurant, and I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes. And they just like they like had the vegan burgers and stuff, like vegan burgers on the menu with like vegan milkshakes. And I was like, how does that work? And I kid you not, so I get like a burger, fries, and a milkshake, and it's all vegan. And after like eating that and like a traditional diner, it always feels like really like you feel like you want to go to bed. Like it feels like you want to die, right? I eat all of that, and it's like a huge milkshake, and like because it's vegan and it has no meat or anything in it like that, you feel completely full and not tired. You're completely awake. It's like I was
Okay,
ecstatic.
I'm
I was
gonna.
like, oh my god, I have all this energy.
I feel like I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna be pulling bullshit out of my ass for a second. But like, isn't it like protein that it makes you so sleepy? Like at the end, like if you eat too much, like that's like part
It
of the reason why you might feel sleepy.
maybe I can't confirm either. Like, does anyone in the chat know?
Or is it like oh Alti came out here with some scientific term. He
This
said
guy knows. This guy knows.
tryptophan is the chemical involved in food comas. So why would vegan food have less of that, Alti? Tryptophan? I really hope I said that
Yeah.
right. Tryptophan. Trip
Tryptophan.
tri triptophan. I don't. He said I don't fucking know. I'm not vegan.
This guy, expert at something he heard about, but
Oh
not the
my.
expert himself.
He gives us like a couple of answers, but not the full answer.
I
Trip,
love it.
trip,
I
I
absolutely
tripped
love
on a
it.
fan.
This guy.
Oh God, everything's fine. We just dropped some tomatoes.
Just drop some tomatoes. Oh my god! That was
Tomatoes
funny
are
to
a
me.
big loss. Okay, I'm Italian. They're very important.
Hey, I'm Italian too.
Oh,
What the hell?
what's up,
What's
family?
up, fam? Yeah, oh my god, Blue is riding on the Applebee. He's flying around on the Applebee right now.
It's so cute.
That is hilarious. Alright, get out of here,
I'm
buddy.
afraid of bees in real life. That bee is like adorable.
There we go. Yeah, yeah, oh my god, my family came over from Sicily at the turn of the century and actually came to
Oh,
New.
you're not Italian. Italian. You're Sicilian.
Oh no, it's it like
Kidding, I'm kidding.
they started in Italy, then they were like in Sicily, and then they like expanded out from there, and then part of that expanding out was going to America with some of the fam. And they actually came through Ellis Island. Like they came through New York, and they didn't stay
Oh,
because they wanted to go out west to California, and and it's so funny because they the train stopped in Wisconsin on the way out there, and someone offered everyone all the immigrants jobs. So they stayed in Wisconsin, and my family stayed in Wisconsin for like the entire like thing. There's just all my family's there now. And then what's super funny is that my grandfather, before he passed, he finally completed the family mission and moved out to California.
oh, that was the whole plan.
Yeah, that was like the whole plan was to
Them
go out to
forever.
California, and it took them a
That's all.
century.
We were busy making money, okay?
Yeah, literally. And then I'm like, yep. Well, there was no generational wealth for me, so you guys fucked up.
Right.
You guys spent it all.
My mom is from Italy. She's from Naples, Italy, and
Oh wow.
yeah, she was born and raised there. And she came here when she was about 17, 18.
Damn. Then
Um,
your family, like you're like the first generation American then.
I am indeed. My dad isn't from Italy though. He's from Iraq, and he
Oh
was
wow.
born and raised there. Yeah. So
That
they're
that's
both
super cool.
yeah, they're both from different places. They met here in Michigan,
In
of all
Michigan, of all
places.
places. Yeah, yeah.
And they're both immigrants.
Casey's mom is from Iraq as well.
Oh, cool. Brother from another mother. Iraq is like I really like hearing stories about it, but it's very unsafe to be there at this point. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, I feel like that's one of those things. Is like I've been to Italy a couple of times and I've seen my mom's homeland, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to see like where my dad grew up, or if I'll ever be able to like even like have any notion of what it was like to be
Yeah.
in his village or what it was like there.
Oh yeah, I hear it was a lot. Yeah, from like especially like just like Casey's family, and like I think they're also like part Armenian, so like they are connected to the Armenian genocide, which was like this
Oh
huge
yeah,
thing.
I
Yeah.
had a friend who's Armenian and was talking about that at one point. College, you meet a lot of cool people
Oh yeah.
who've been through very hard things at times. Shout out to everybody who sang First Gen Gang in the Twitch chat.
First gen gang.
First Gen Gang. That was like I based my college essay heavily on that. Like it's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
And my dad is Chaldean too, so like
Oh
that's like
wow.
a Christian minority in Iraq. So it was like, yes, I am unique.
Yeah, my on my mom's side, they came over right at the start of the Cold War from Russia and posed as Germans because everyone was so mad as Russians. So the whole family didn't know that we were actually Russians for quite a while, and then we found out, and everyone was like, "What? You guys were lying?" They're like, "Yeah, we were gonna be persecuted." And which is just really weird to think about that that they would do that. But like Wisconsin, for example, is a very German state, so they just
I
kind
mean,
of
you got to be
like
cautious.
yeah, they just kind of made it happen. And so yeah, we have a really interesting family history there. And then it's really cool too because it's like um, everyone on my mom's side is like pretty cool. Like a lot of different architects. Like I had a great grandfather that built bridges around the United States. So some of like the in Savannah actually there was a very big bridge. Like there's a very big bridge in Savannah right
Savannah
now,
is beautiful and
and
it's really nice architecture over
oh yeah.
there.
Yeah, and so there's a very big bridge there now. Before that bridge, there was another one in its place, and they had to upgrade the bridge because the port has all these ships that come into it. And that original bridge was designed by my great grandfather. So like that is just like a weird family connection, and then like once again, like the family really flubbed the generational wealth thing. So like, I had to find out about this like just secondhand, and it's like, oh, what you did, what, huh?
You're like, cool guys, thanks for including me in on all of this cool family history and, prosperity that I missed out on. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, literally, like I have no idea like what they did because it's like like literally there is a library in my family's name somewhere in Wisconsin, and I'm like, wow, you guys had enough money to build a library and then got rid of everything before you died somehow.
What about my college education, guys?
They had no plans for that. They had no plans for anybody beyond their years.
Honestly, I'm gonna say that you didn't need it. It sounds like you like definitely fared pretty well.
Ah!
So, I mean,
It's
probably
working
not right
out so
now.
far. It's working out so far.
It sounded like it was going really well pre-corona.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, like the job market really, really sucks right now. So we're playing Minecraft instead of that.
I mean, you and the rest of America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Minecraft is one of the like I feel like it's a really popular game for people to be playing right now. Like, um, hold on, let me chew this. I want to talk about Minecraft Disney World for a second.
Minecraft Disney World.
Yeah, so like that's been a thing that people have been doing is like, Minecraft even has had events with Minecraft Disney World, and it's like, it's not completely finished, which I'm sad about, especially because considering like they have all of this time, they should just finish these rides for us. But you can go on real Disney rides that like they like make into the Minecraft world. Um, Yeah, Alti makes a fair point. Like 2010's gaming scene went from Minecraft to I wouldn't say it was just PUBG. Like there was like those are there are more games than than just that. Like PUBG and then Fortnite and then Minecraft back to Minecraft again. Um, but like like PUBG like also like PUBG type of games because it was like a whole genre that like got really popular. But yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
like
cool.
you can go on to Disney World in Minecraft now, and they're like Minecraft Div has been doing those events, and like it's like a way for people to connect to, like through Corona. Like you can just like still like especially because Disney's closed down and it's not opening till next year at the earliest. I hear thanks to Corona. There's that, and there's like a Harry Potter universe on Minecraft. Like Minecraft is no longer just basic Minecraft stuff. It's like whatever you can literally come up with and can create a good plugin for.
Yeah, like I love like the server community for Minecraft because like it dates back so long too. Like they've been doing this stuff forever, and it just get only has gotten better, And
So
I
innovative.
yeah, and like I really love that they like allowed for people to do it too because like a lot of games might not allow for servers or like even make the servers easy, but like right away, like right when Minecraft was like first starting out, you would like download it and you just run the entire environment on your computer, so you could just do this. And yeah, I think it's so cool. Like
It's having a big playground. It's like having open source coding, but like the video game is the open source part of it.
yeah, like I think that's awesome. Um, yeah, I'm just impressed by the server because it's like so many people playing and all like it. Because I remember we tried to do stuff like this with our own servers in the community like 3 different times, and it always kind of didn't continue because we just like didn't have the proper support to do it, like or like even like the proper configurations and
It's a lot easier to build a community from scratch rather than like pull from a community that already exists to like support your own.
yeah, exactly.
And I
So
think that this makes it easier for like Minecraft Div to make new friends and get bigger. Like they like recruit off of the chat. Like if people are looking for a town and stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, is anybody looking for a town? You should join Refren.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone from the server is like, get in here. Yeah, here I'm like trying to make this cozy backyard right now, and I need more of the dark wood. Here we go. Oh, what is it? Just one of my cats just whined. I have a cat that just chirps. She just chirps to communicate. She doesn't like meow. She chirps.
What do you mean chirps?
Like she
Like
like
sounds like a
yeah.
bird?
Yeah. Like she just kind of whines. Like she doesn't open her mouth. Like it's very cute.
I love cats. They're so adorable.
Yeah, they're the real MVPs.
You guys. Oh, hi, Panini.
Yeah, Panini. Good name.
I like it too. I told her that when I first met her. Paninis are so delicious. They make me
Wholesome.
happy. I'm back up to 13. She's laughing.
We got this guy riding a snowman now on the stream.
Like haunt you while you're doing things.
Yeah, he just kind of haunts me on this stream. That's his thing. What he does.
haste.
This guy's like, why don't I see a diamond hoe? I'm watching noobs. What the hell is this weird noise I'm listening to?
Vaguely inappropriate.
Oh, I'm talking about the tool on Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, the thing for drudging gardens.
It looks like Blue is plotting to kill you. I'd be very careful if I were you.
He's always plotting to kill us. I'm trying
Emoji's in the chat, and
something different.
it's her birthday.
There's a birthday in the chat?
I believe so.
Oh my god. Happy birthday to whoever is having the birthday.
I think I said it right. Emoji.
Yeah. No, it's not, they say. No, it's not.
Why did Panini say that then?
Well, damn, you just got a happy birthday, so you can't get it on your birthday now. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Emoji. Emoji's a boy. I'm so sorry. You should be. Okay, that makes sense now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody calm down. Very good. False alarm. No birthdays here.
They're like, oh no.
You should not have a running joke that it's someone's birthday. You're going to confuse everyone in the world. It is my birthday, but she's not here. Happy birthday, Moon. If you see this eventually one day. He wants to know why the fuck Ulti isn't a Twitch mod.
That's actually a good question. Should we fix that for Ulti right now?
I don't know. We want to give Ulti more clout than he already has.
I mean, he's on here quite a bit. I'm gonna mod him.
Oh wow, look at that. Moderator privileges. Ulti isn't attractive enough, Raider said.
Oh, I think he is.
Oh.
Ulti, my guy.
I can step out of the room if you
Oh? Someone hit the chat with a oh?
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
Ulti's very funny. Very funny guy.
Alright.
I just realized,
oh my god, I have a sword now, he says.
I thought I could see through leaves on Minecraft. Like, did they change that?
Peter wants to fix your boots.
Commando, I can fix. Oh, wait, yeah, that's actually. Oh, yeah, we gotta fix those boots.
Stakes, I can ban you, but I won't, don't worry.
Yeah, I should get a better texture pack for this. Like, honestly, I could be running, like, mad shaders right now, and I don't know why I'm not. Mostly just didn't think about it.
Ask you, like, are you gonna use some fancy texture pack and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I would totally do that.
Brown Boy, takes some pictures of the kingdom that look really, really nice and have, I think he has really nice shaders or something on. It looks really cool.
Alright, we have normal jumping speed now.
That's, Cadrola's Raider, if people don't know that.
Yeah, Cadrola, he just, like, he like, did a magic touch to that. He, like, touched it, and it, like, just is completely fixed all of a sudden. He's a magician.
This is the benefits of, slash fix, which is something that you get as you level up your ranks. And then you can just slash fix things, which I make Cassie do to my axes often, because I like chopping pumpkins for money.
That's awesome. That's actually really helpful. Literally so helpful on Minecraft. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's nice. I feel like you get like a certain amount of uses and then it has a cooldown. And you get like more uses with less cooldown as you like go up in rank.
Interesting. All right, I have a really cool thing going on right now, but I think this would look even better with the right texture pack. So it's like I was trying to make this like canopy thing.
I like the vines. I think that's a good one.
Yeah. I just have to make it like look a little bit more attached than it does right now, I think, around the edges. I'm trying to think of like a good way to do that.
So you're here. Answer me a question. Are like the quests like I haven't done a quest on Minecraft, but are they interesting? Like, would it be interesting to watch Commando do one of those quests?
I see a no, don't.
No, don't.
Do what you
No.
want.
Oh, no, they're talking about slow mode. They want to mess with the slow mode on the chat.
Oh, that sounds dumb. That sounds boring, guys.
I'm not turning. I know you aren't. Oh, is our quest just grinding materials? Okay, that's boring. I thought it would be cool, like like maybe like a RuneScape quest or something. We go and like talk to the evil monster and then kill it.
I'm like, I definitely can just roleplay better than that.
We should do a group stream of like defeating the end. That's a thing, right?
Oh, that yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be
Maybe.
wild, some wild shit.
Just an idea.
Zenith ulti. He's like, I just got here. Stop trying to get me fired. You gotta look out, man. You're on the ropes for that mod spot already. Better look out. Just realized that we gotta plant 2 more trees, and we need shears because we need a lot more leaves. Building out our little forest. Because it's a complete joke that I would live not next to a forest in this beautiful town. Actually, no, we gotta go back out there because I just realized I don't think I have any, like, iron ingots left. We just got a Minecraft sound effect of, like, something going wrong.
I'm sorry, I muted again because my dad opened the door without warning again.
I am so glad I am so many years out from not living at home.
I mean, I moved home temporarily.
Yeah, I would imagine with everything going on. In fact, I came very close to having to make that decision too. Like, very close until, things just worked themselves out. But still, it was so unnecessarily, bad.
It's been like a rough transition, but like I'm like about to have my car, which is good. Like that was like the biggest pull was like it was either try to live like alone or like with my friends and like away from my house and like live without a car or like come home for a little while and then focus on my car payments instead. So
Yeah, that's a
I'm like
good
happy
call.
because
That's a
I
good
love
call.
my
Yeah,
car.
yeah, that's
Also, it's
great.
like it prepares me for the future when I'm going to be living alone and need a car. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I live in what's technically my what is this? My 4th apartment. Yeah, this is my 4th apartment from moving out of state from where I grew up. So I've been out here. I've been out here.
I never moved out of state because the college I wanted to go to was so nearby, an hour and 15 minutes away.
That's nice.
But I lived there for about 6 years, and I obviously did the dorm, and then I moved into a different apartment, and then another apartment. I lived in a co-op for a little while. I lived in a house with my friend.
Oh, nice. How do you like the co-op?
I liked the co-op, and I also had issues with the co-op. And at the end of was my last living situation, and that was kind of my last straw. It was kind of what pushed me to go home because as much as I enjoyed split chores and I like the way that everything was evenly divided. It was really cheap housing. I made a lot of really cool friends. There was always something going on. Like it was like being in like a co-ed fraternity, but with cooler people that aren't as stuck up. I don't know. Like that's kind of what I would
Yeah.
say. Um, and like that, it was like cool in that regard. And like I was social chair, and I like threw parties for the house, which was really cool. And like it was just like really big. And
You were doing RF community stuff, but for co-op. That's what it sounds like.
yeah, basically, I have experience
It's
with running
so
things like
wholesome.
that.
So wholesome.
I really liked it. It was really fun. But at the end of it, like we were all like sick of each other. It's really like codependent, and like like we're all just like stuck together in this house. And I just felt like at the end of it, I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to continue being productive in this environment, and I feel like I need to go home and like focus on myself, because like that mentality of cooperative living is very much if you don't set good boundaries of being like independent and stuff, like I feel like can really get to you and make it difficult for you to like focus on yourself and make sure you're prioritizing yourself and working on what you need to do, because you're always surrounded by people in a co-op. Like
Yeah.
there's always someone somewhere, and it's just like there's 20 people in a house, you're never escaping it. So
Yeah, I had a friend that did that for a while, and then I had another friend that did like he went. His dream was to go out to Los Angeles, and he went out there and literally was paying like $900 to $1,000 for like a bed, like a bunk bed, and like uh
that's so much money.
yeah, like literally I just don't think it's that worth it. Like for like have a job lined up or something. But definitely, like he did it, and he was determined, and he made it work for a long time, like a long time until COVID-19 hit, and like kudos. And also, I haven't found any iron. I've been mining, like I blew out all these blocks. There's nothing.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were up to. Where are you? Did you go to a resource world, or are you just
Wait, what is resource world?
oh um okay. How does he do this? Radar?
So
You have
there,
to go to the resource world. You're actually not supposed to like just mine things or take things out from the normal world, I don't think.
really,
If I'm correct.
that would explain this. Watch this. If I
Um
walk down here.
you're supposed to go to the resource
Oh
world,
wait,
and I think
that's
there's
not
a
doing
command
it.
for that slash like
Yeah, because I'm just trying to get some iron. I literally need
I
two
mean maybe
iron
try slash
bars.
resource.
Uh-oh, we're going.
Raider!
We just went to resource world. It looks like.
Don't move. Okay, I think you're good to mine wherever now.
Interesting. Okay.
Unless I'm wrong. I'm I've just like heard about this part. I have never like mined for resources or anything like that in this game yet.
Here's a
Or in this world.
question: how do we get back? Like, I don't know what the command is to get back.
Slash S space home will get you back to Reverend.
So sh home or
S
world?
space home. Slash S space home.
Ah. Okay, cool. Just want to confirm that. Let's teleport back real quick because like I don't have a whole lot of item slots. Because we should.
I don't know if it'll always teleport you to the same place in the resource world. I'm not positive about that.
That's interesting. Go to the resource dimension, Morty. We gotta go mine, Morty.
Basically.
Walk our asses back to the build.
I'm sorry. I got you so far away from where you were.
Yeah, well that makes sense because there is no resources anywhere near this place.
And then I think like if you try to go like chop a normal tree up out there, it'll be like, no, that's not. You don't get to touch these trees. Like these are, these are our trees.
That's funny.
It's like fine if you do one or two, but then like I'll be playing with Poogie and Cassie, and they'll be like, "Oh, like why are you chopping trees down?" Like, getting mad at me. because the moderators will come on and yell at you if you like do too many or something, or like you could get banned.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oops.
Yeah, it's like a whole rule of the actual server.
I had no idea. Okay, well, I'm putting away... Well, no, I don't want to put that here. I'm putting away some stuff just to open up some more item slots to go and get some of this good old-fashioned material. Because we need some stuff for the build.
Me debating putting away the rest of my salad. You know it's bad when you can't finish a salad.
Alright, there we go. We got, like, everything put away, more or less. We don't have any headgear anymore, though. It looks like I should check that out. Oh, I need a sword.
They set you up with nice stuff, right?
Oh yeah, they did. They gave me an Overlord pack.
Good.
So I got some like juicy junk to go whoop ass on the server.
Perfect.
Oh man.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah, I expect nothing less. Alright, just checking out some of our yeah, we still have a good amount of viewers still. It keeps saying that we have like less viewers than we do, which I think is weird. But yeah, we're like doing good on the stream right now. Yeah, I'm just refreshing that for me. Checking out the channels here. Do. Alright, yep. We gotta go to the resource world.
I'll be right back. I'm cleaning up my mess.
Okay. Oh my god. Whoa. What? What? We're in a mesa. Oh my god. What the hell? What's going on down there? Oh yeah. There we go. Get some stacks of this while we're at it. Oh, we're getting a lot of gold.
Did you find your iron?
Right when you said that, we found iron.
I'm lucky!
Yes, you are. Oh my god. Yeah, so right now, I got sent to a mesa world.
Sarah is asking ETA on when this is ending.
She's like, I'm sick of this! Ah! When is it gonna be done?
She said, not that I want it over. I should have probably clarified with that first. Maybe led with that. But,
I can say, Sarah, that you can stay for as long as you want. I just am going a little while longer because I have a vision for what I'm making right now. And just want to see
I
it
think
through a little bit.
he's just playing until people tell him to stop or till he feels like not.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go
Commando,
for, you know, maybe like 40 more minutes or something like that. That's kind of what I'm feeling, but we'll see. Because I might be done immediately. Who knows?
Is busy claiming unemployment.
Am I claiming unemployment while playing Minecraft?
No, I said I'm busy claiming unemployment. Don't
Okay.
mind me.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't answer that for legal purposes on the stream because they will find me.
Who's they?
The people that provide for us all. They,
That's terrifying.
they're literally
Maybe I
trying
should
to
have
cut
brought that
that.
up.
They're literally trying to cut unemployment completely, like, after July, man. Like, this is gonna be, an American nightmare. It's gonna be an American tragedy pretty soon.
I really hope not because uh, there are a lot of things that I like. We really don't want to get to a point where I have to worry about not having a car or not having a house.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think it would be that bad, but like that sounds terrifying. Like depending on how they cut it.
Yeah, I know if they cut out the pandemic unemployment, like literally most people are gonna go down to like less than $200 a week. And
Whoa,
yeah, man, it's gonna be bad.
that's not okay.
Yep. Ooh, found some redstone.
He's in the. I'm trying to at Vanilla Softboy right now, but I can't. I don't know how to do it. Did he leave?
What does he want?
I can whisper him. No. Alti was like, "Don't. No one tell Moondog that capitalism is failing," and I'm trying to like at him so that I can tell him that capitalism is
That's
failing.
funny. Hey, we found a bunch of diamonds. We're now rich.
How much is a bunch?
I don't know. Enough?
I could have gotten that much by voting.
uh, yeah, well, I found
Quick,
it.
like the pickaxes in here, like just like you touch it and it's just there. It is.
It's so much better.
It's so quick. Just like up and it's done. Wow. You know,
What is he complaining about?
I'm not even in a like a spooky place.
We were getting so much coal. Yes. Give me more. God, this is addicting. Just watching this go crazy. What did I just get? I just got a rough mithril? What? A fragment of mithril. What the hell is a mithril? I've never seen that before. Fragment of mithril.
I don't know.
Hey, we got
Hopefully
something
it
else.
work.
Rough Adam. What? Do you see this on the stream? These are like two materials I've never seen in Minecraft before.
I have no idea.
That's super wild.
Um.
Yeah, those pickaxes isn't even near death yet, and we've already bulldozed so much of this area.
So what is it? Mithril and
And like
what
Adamites or
else?
something like that. Here, let me pull that. Mithril.
Adamantine?
Yeah, adamantine.
I just
I can't do words. No one's paying me to pronounce this correctly.
Mithril improves weapons. Adamantine improves armor. So it's like
Ah,
slash refined.
that's interesting.
So I guess you can like put them in to this pop-up that happens when you do slash refine.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty
The first
legit.
couple are 100. As you refine items, the first couple are 100% chance, but as you do more, it may break. And if you
Interesting.
fail a refine, it breaks the piece.
Wow. Cool added Minecraft junk.
Are you right? Are you sleeping in my bed right now?
Are you talking about someone else on the server?
Yeah,
That's funny.
he said it's high risk and kind of okay reward depending on what
Kind of okay award. Huh?
he said he sleeps in all beds. Okay. Are we gonna go to sleep? Is it gonna work? Nope. Okay.
We're just still aggressively mining.
I'm I'm literally the troll in Cassie's basement at this point. Why? Why is she like this?
Why is she like this?
I just read she has a sign in her house that just says P. Just
Epic.
probably forget to goof. Well, I'm gonna go back to it. Well,
Like get one of these nice pickaxes and go to a resource world. This is so soothing. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, lapis lazuli.
slash warp Olympia for free money. All you have to do is buy something.
What are they talking about?
First of all, limit. It says it in chat. First of all, Team Olympia. Funny. It's like a warp, so you can like go places like they'll say, oh, like you can do slash warp this to set up a warp, and then whenever you go to the warp, there might be like a shop or there might be something there that you can use or do.
Oh yeah, we just found
Buy
lava.
something. I'm curious enough to go check it out, but I also have things on me. So do I want to do that?
Yeah, I'd be like, no.
Do you have a bucket of water with you?
Me?
Oh, it looks like you don't need it. You, yeah. I'm always with a bucket of water near lava. I don't trust it.
Ooh, more diamond. Yeah.
Man, you're really going for it.
Oh yeah, we're going nuts. Whoa.
Jesus. Wait. Oh, this is Cassie's basement that I sneak into frequently, and I'm like, no, that's my room.
I have almost increased 100 levels in mining because of this pickaxe.
Nice. I think it caps at 1,000.
Seriously? Oh wow, that's fun.
Raider, what's on your head?
Oh what? Did I rope back around? I think I did a circle.
It's
Oh, it plays a soundbite when you hit 100. Lapis lazuli, I don't think that's worth getting.
How do you spell collateral? I don't know if I spelled it right.
Are you causing collateral damage now?
No, I wanted him to fix my axe, and he was, you can use the collateral, okay. But, like, he couldn't, he had a cooldown. Obviously. Um, and so then he gave me his axe because he has to wait for the cooldown while he holds on to my axe. So he gave me his axe collateral. And so I was like, can I use the collateral axe? Or is it just, am I just holding on to it?
And he's like, just holding on to it.
No, he said I can use it now.
Oh, okay.
So okay.
That's good. Yeah, it'd be funny, just like, don't use it.
Because I have the farmer skill, and I like to, I'm trying to level it up to a certain point so that I can just have...
We got another one of those little things. We got one of those little things again.
Mithril?
Yeah. Also,
Adamantine?
I gotta get this iron, and I see more diamond from across the room. Boom. Gimme. There we go. Give me diamond. Yes.
He's getting dominoes. It always comes back to dominoes.
I wish someone could, like, mod Minecraft to replace, like, diamonds with, like, mining domino pizzas. I think that'd be hilarious.
Don't we all make 200k off voting alone?
I have no idea. I wish that was real in real life. That'd be great. We'd have the best nation of all time. We'd actually have people voting.
I just vote, and then... Oh. Speaking of keys that I could sell. Resource pack for Domino's Diamond.
Domino's texture pack. I should just make a custom texture pack at some point. That'd be funny. Actually, a long time ago, like literally when Minecraft was still kind of like new, it was like, yeah, no, it was like 2010. I made a texture pack just for me. Like I made some cleaner textures just to use, and that was pretty funny. It's like, yes. I think I like cleaned up the original glass because like you couldn't really see through the original glass.
Oh shit. Oh god. I'm glitching.
Glitching because I'm mining out half of the server right now. Oh yeah. More diamonds.
What's 150k divided by 5? Is that 30k?
Actually, my brain is static right now because of this intense mining. I'm completely...
Me trying to...
Yeah.
Sarah, you're right. It's 30k. So... Who is Rebel Federation?
Someone asked who's Rebel Federation? Who asked that?
No, not Rebel Federation official. There's someone in the chat called just Rebel Federation.
Oh, that's a red gush.
Red! I'm trying to figure out how to...
Yeah, that was our original channel. Then we went all in. How dare you call me red?
I mean Rebel Federation.
Yeah, Red Dull Federation. Ha ha ha. Ha ha.
Red Rebel Gush Federation.
Yeah, red dull, feather gushing.
It's awful. It just gets
It
worse
just
with
gets
time.
worse. Yep.
It needs to stop. Red Dida, as
I'm
I
gonna
like to call him.
I'm gonna finally have enough coal for my furnaces.
You do sound like a Scrooge.
No,
Oh, someone joined us.
no, I'm Radio Rebel.
Oh really? Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
I don't
so
get what he said.
it's him. It's chaos.
I thought it was Red Gush.
That's what I thought too. And then he came on and revealed. He's like, "It's me."
This, oh, it totally is. I can tell by the winky face he sent.
Yeah, I can tell by the shenanigans. His name is literally Chaos.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. How do I get rid of this now? What? You know, I'll tell you what. I will go onto a different server and I'll practice building. And if I ever get good enough, not right now, but if I ever get good enough, then I'll build a townhouse in your square.
Yes, please do.
I won't. It probably won't happen, but you know, I'll try.
Yeah, I just want to keep making the square so good.
You're like really good at like art things and like design and like spatial awareness. Like I had difficulties when I was learning how to like drive a car and like I remember being like, how far forward do I pull up? And they're like, my best friend like was in the car with me and she was like, oh, like, you know, just like enough so that like your car fits in the space. And I'm like, but where does my car end? And she's like, she was like, you can kind of tell. I'm like, no, I can't. I have no idea where it ends.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like
Yeah.
really bad at spatial awareness.
That's I don't like have a knack for it or anything like, but when it comes to driving specifically, I'm really great at like I had to drive a truck, you know, to get all my stuff up to New York, and I think it was a 15-footer, and
Those
I'm
I would be useless. I would,
yeah.
I would be like,
Yeah, I'm actually really great at driving really big objects and doing it safely. However, it's funny, driving that in New York with New York City drivers,
sounds even worse.
so funny. So pretty much how you have to drive like you're gonna hit people, and they will part like the ocean. Because they know, they're like, okay, this guy's gonna, like, you have to drive like you're from New York if you're gonna drive a truck through New York. And because they'll get it. They're like, oh, he's busy, he's going somewhere. And then, like, if they crash
that makes
into
sense.
you,
I watched.
you know, it's like, even if you crash into them, like, everyone knows it's still their fault for not getting out of the way. This is how the city
Right.
works.
My friend, I went to New York and I like went around, was walking around with him, and like I think we were annoyed by the end of it because he walks like a New Yorker and like we're tourists and so we're like, oh my god, we want to like see the scene,
Yeah,
the
you want to
sights and
stop
stuff.
and, like, look at everything, and you just walk super fast.
And he's like dodging around people and stuff, and we're like, bruh, like this is, I get where you're coming from, but like this is not the same thing. Like I know that all of these windows don't matter, and then like whatever. Like I'm like, but like I was looking at that, okay?
Yeah. That's pretty.
Because we
That's
were
pretty
during
funny.
like Christmas time, and like all of the windows are so beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And,
There's
like
a lot
they
of
put so
pretty
much
stuff to see.
effort into them. I want to go again. It's so nice in Christmas time
Yeah,
in
we
New
had,
York during Christmas time.
yeah, we had like light snow during Christmas, and Christmas this year was so funny. I was still like still like single and dating during Christmas, I guess. So like I remember like going on like dates like around Christmas. So it was just like seeing lots of bars during the holidays. So I thought that was
Right.
pretty funny. Yep.
The bars are like a big like I really like it because like in the college town I came from, like there like Christmas time, like all the lights go up like on the buildings, right?
Yeah.
And then like these really cozy looking bars that like look really warm inside, and like you can see through the window like people are at the bar stools and stuff. It's like a really good aesthetic. Is that what your pub's gonna be like?
Yes, that is what we're going for. Is the cozy pub. Yeah, that's like
Homey
definitely what
vibes.
I'm going for. Yeah, cozy vibes. And but did your friends while they were here, did they take you to Barcade at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, you would have remembered it because it's a bar and an arcade.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so you go there, you get a drink, and then you play old style video games on the machines.
I would love something like that. Oh my.
Yeah, it's pretty damn popular. There's a lot of people. Like they have a few different locations, and it always has a ton of people there. But it was so funny. I went there and I realized, like the moment that I realized I was in love with New York is it was back in October, and I was like, do my bachelor thing, still meeting people back then, and I was on a date, and like we went out to eat, and then we went to Barcade, and then like she had to go to the bathroom, and she leaves for like just like 5 minutes to go do that, and in that meantime some other woman comes up and starts hitting on me. And I was like, what? I'm the one being hit on? What is this?
A good day.
Yeah, the reveal that I was there with someone, she was unhappy. And I was like, I'm sorry, man. But, kind of out of date. Not gonna do this to them.
I really enjoy the privacy that I have in my home. Anyway,
Oh,
Um,
just keep getting walked in on?
yeah, my mom is really good about knocking, but my dad is like, "This is my house." I'm like, "My name is on the deed too."
That's hilarious.
This is annoying, but it's fine. It's whatever. And it's about important stuff, so I get why he's in here. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so like when I went to New York, the couple of things that I got to do were we went to a rooftop bar for New Year's, which was really beautiful. It was in Manhattan. And like
what place? I might know it.
honestly, I don't remember the name, but I could find out. My friend,
Was it near Soho at all? Like, I mean, there's a lot of rooftop bars, but sometimes there's a few that are like the attractions. Oh no!
potentially, um, I'm gonna ask and then I'll get back to you.
Okay, yeah.
I just remember like that night was like a blur, and I think I knew where I was when I was there, but like at this point, it was a long time ago, and it's like it was kind of a wild night.
Yeah, I went
But
to like literally right when Corona started. I actually went to a bar on the last day that bars were open, and like
well, that's so sad.
I know, right? And I went out with some colleagues, and we went to go to a rooftop bar, and they closed down the rooftop. So we went to a bar nearby that had a backyard in Soho where you could drink. So we were in a backyard in the middle of downtown in Lower Manhattan having a drink, and it was like
Kind
the
of like
coolest
a
thing.
beer garden type vibe.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's nice. Yeah, I think I like different concepts like that. Like my friend was telling me that when she went to France, she went to like a bar where like all of the shots were themed and had different themes. Or like they had like the Harry Potter Goblet of Fire shot that like lit on fire and stuff like that, like
Oh,
superhero shots.
I always love stuff like that where it's like just something special that only they do, and it's some sort of concoction, and you just get to find out.
Right. And or like Polyjuice Potion. Like I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
How many times did Nancy bring up Harry Potter on the stream?
Luckily, I'm good at staying away from Harry Potter stuff.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't be.
Don't be. Yeah. So in Savannah, down in Georgia. One sec. Oh god, my body hurts. Oh fuck. At the
Been
stretch.
sitting over a computer
Yeah.
for a while.
Oh yeah, doing a lot of hard Minecraft work. So
I feel like that.
I kid you not. It was what was it? There's this one bar downtown there, and they have something called a pickleback. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh my god, that's my favorite shot.
Oh my god, you know what the pickleback is? Oh yeah. So like those
I
things.
love pickles. I love picklebacks.
Okay,
I love
so
everything pickled.
for anybody listening that doesn't know what a pickleback is, it's a shot of like it's either Fireball whiskey or something that's like a really really on fire whiskey. It should taste
Typically whiskey.
yeah,
Yeah.
it should taste as close as you can get to gasoline. Honestly, like that's like how you're supposed to do it. And then you take a shot of that, and you feel like you're gonna puke almost instantly. And then you have a chaser that is pickle juice. And the chaser is like your lifeline. Like you do the pickleback, and then you down the chaser, and you're just like, I love pickle juice.
It's so it like completely rids yourself of the taste like immediately. It's so good.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
that's
just like this
awesome.
like burst of fresh, clean, cold, just everything is fine now.
Yeah, yep, fresh pickle juice,
You're like
delicious.
cringing as you drink the whiskey. You're just like,
Oh yeah,
ah,
yeah, that
why did I
whiskey's
do this
tough.
to
Oh my
myself?
god, yeah, that's a tough shot. The first time I did one, I was like, ah.
Whiskey is a hard shot. It's like especially it's just like some a little bit like gasoline or people really like whiskey though. I got like some really somebody like it was one of those things is where like like someone didn't know me but like whiskey is like a really classic gift and so like someone got like some really nice whiskey for me for my birthday and I was like this is really nice and like it's really cool and everything but also like I think this tastes like motor oil.
Yeah, I'm
But
a
it's
big
okay.
yeah, I'm a big whiskey fan. I'm definitely like especially in Wisconsin where it's like just cold as hell. Like I used to, write music with my buddies in their basement at a place called the Gnarly House. And the Gnarly House was just this like fucked up big house that a lot of people rented in that were all musicians. And in the winter, like the basement would be like whatever the temperature is outside, which is deathly cold. And
Right.
so we sit down there, write music, and drink whiskey, and
That
like
sounds fun.
yeah, and that would warm you right up.
Oh yeah, I bet. That's really fun though, writing music and hanging out. I like the co-op was kind of like that. Like people would like hang out in the basement, drinking sometimes, doing other
Yeah,
things other times. And would just like chill and like play video games or like bring the guitars out. Like we
that's cool.
hosted lots of bands like for parties and stuff. Like that was a
Nice.
big deal. So that was really fun. We'd clear out our parlor and like set up like drum sets and like help everybody get their like band stuff in. Those were the parties that I sometimes hosted. It was really cool.
That's super cool. I would definitely be so interested in something like that. Like that's awesome.
It's really interesting hearing local talent or like we're like kind of close to Detroit. Like it's like about 45-minute drive. So sometimes like our friends would have connections or like you like
That's
reach
cool.
out to like interesting indie Detroit bands and have them come here.
Oh,
Or well not here.
that's super awesome. I never made it to visiting Michigan ever. Like living in the Midwest, we just like my family just never went. But I always feel like Detroit would be like a cool place to go and see.
It is cool. A lot of people give it a bad rep and like you definitely want to keep your like wits about you at night or something like that. But like
Yeah,
during the day, like it's like especially downtown is like kind of like it's not very busy or anything, but it's like really nice. Like it's really open. Like there's stuff to do during the summer and stuff like that.
that sounds
Um,
nice. I would imagine that it's like a little bit similar to Chicago in a way, but like kind of like smaller, obviously.
yeah, I think that like you would really enjoy up north. Honestly, like there's like places like Caseville, which has like the cheeseburger festival and stuff like that. Like yeah, I love
The
cheeseburgers.
Midwest is always doing that crap, like just having the weirdest festivals.
Cheeseburger Fest is the best though. There's like everybody's making cheeseburgers and there's like
I would,
face paint and
wow, I would go. Yeah,
airbrush tattoos, paintbrush tattoos, like concerts. Like I feel like it's like a little piece of the South sometimes because there's always like
oh
country
yeah,
music playing somewhere.
yeah. The more north you go, it gets pretty south again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like kind of like country-esque vibes.
that's super funny. Okay, so where I grew up, they have something that isn't quite cheeseburger fest. It's a little bit more Wisconsin. It's called Bratfest, and it's
Brock,
brats like for like a brat. Have you ever had a brat
like
before?
bratwurst.
Yeah, like a bratwurst.
Okay, so basically a sausage fest. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is that
We have some. It's called Bratfest, and it holds the Guinness World Record for the most people eating brats in the world, and like it beats it like every year. And
Wow.
it's like it like sponsors a ton of local charities, like 100 local charities, and everyone just comes out, cooks an infinite amount of brats, and everyone eats the brats. And then there's like a bunch of rides and stuff, a bunch of shitty like like carnival rides that you go on and throw up and stuff. and
Yes, I love those.
and then I like in they have different stages with local bands, and my band in high school and I played that stage like I think it was like 3 or 4 years playing that, like just like doing cover songs and stuff. So we always got to go to Broadfest and play, and it was super funny to do that. And like then we would get. I don't even know if I should tell you this story yet, because maybe I should wait for him. So we have another guy on one of the other streams named Papa Juicebox, and he's only on the Seed stream on Saturdays at 6 p.m. And this guy, no, I'm just gonna say it here because no one's ever gonna know until he says it again some other time, or rewatches this, which he won't. So we, one of our friends had some cash, and like you can like play the carnival games, the win prizes, and you have to like pay for the sticker, the tickets. And Austin, he was like Papa Juicebox. He was like, hey, if you give me money to play this game, like no, it was like, hey, you should give me money to play this game. And then our friend was like, okay, I will pay for you to do this, but you have to. We're gonna do it until we win a goldfish, and then also you have to eat the goldfish. And my buddy, he's like, absolutely, we're gonna do this. So like, they play this carnival game to win a goldfish until they win. I think they spend like $40 doing this, but it only takes like 25 minutes. And like by the end of the 25 minutes, we have like people, like redneck people coming around. They're like, he's gonna do what? He's gonna do what if he wins the goldfish? He's gonna eat it? He's gonna do what? And our friend ate a goldfish, and I have it on film. He fucking ate a goldfish after we won the goldfish. And like, I've never seen so many rednecks in one place just freak out over something in my life, because they're like, ah! He ate the goldfish!
Why is this such a big deal? Oh my god.
Because it was just crazy. Like, they was eating a goldfish because he won, and like, yeah, we had a little bit of a crowd. I should upload that
Ridiculous.
someday.
Do it. People upload like the weirdest things to YouTube. Like, I had friends that got really sunburnt during a like trip to, like we had out of state friends come visit us in my college town, and then we like went out. I didn't get to go on this trip, but they went. They went like kayaking. That's the word I was looking for. And they got really sunburnt, and then we were all hanging out that night, and like for some reason they're like they're like boys, like they're like my friends are all like these annoying like boys that like want to show off and like
Yeah.
think that their ability to withstand pain is like high or something, and like they're they're funny and I love them. Like honestly, that energy was like so interesting to be around all the time, like them just being like macho and stuff. And so then and they're all competitive, and so like two of them got like really worked up, and like they were like complaining about how my sunburn hurts worse than yours, like I got the worst of it. And then they ended up like doing a competition, and my friend videoed it and put it on YouTube, and it's just them slapping each other on the back where their sunburn hurts the most, and like just taking turns like literally giving their hardest, like just like smacking them on the back, just like, and then they were like crying out in pain, and I was just like, why are you doing this to each other? Like, what is the point of all of this? And they're like, whoever wins. And neither of them won. Like, they were just both like, we're both they were like, we're both in a lot of pain, let's like just shake on it and call it a day. I'm like, good, I'm glad that we're done beating each other up now. Hi, Sarah.
Alright, see you, Sarah.
The place that I went to in New York was called the Press Lounge.
The Press Lounge. Alright, I don't know for sure if I've been there or not, but that I will take a note of.
Yeah, it was really cool up there. Like there was like the glass. There was a bar, like on the left and then like on the right. You had like the glass wall that like wasn't. It wasn't a wall out into like the roof yet. There was like a closed-in section, and then an all glass closed-in section, and then you had doors to the roof, which was pretty cool. And it was raining on New Year's, so we all went out in the rain.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Oh wait, actually I remember that. I was like drinking by myself.
Oh, if I had known you, I could have told you to come to the press lounge.
Yeah, no, that's like my style. Like literally, I was on Discord with all my best friends, and we ushered in the New Year's just talking. So it was really nice.
Honestly, I've done it like several different ways. Like at this point, there is no New
Yeah.
Year's tradition for me. Like
Oh yeah.
one year I'll be like last this past year I was definitely like just on Discord hanging out, and like the year before I think was my New Year's year, and
Wholesome.
then like the year before was probably like with my sister and her family, and then another year was probably with my parents watching TV and falling asleep and
Yeah.
snoring behind
I
me, just like
yeah, like we
drinking.
back in the day, me and Casey actually had the New Year's tradition with us and our friends, and so like growing up, my parents refinished the basement, so we had like this big basement that we could all go hang out in. And also, one second, just we just found a huge cavern on the stream. We're gonna explore this. Okay, so literally we had like you know like everyone would like go. So like everyone usually hung out at my place, but on New Year's we had this tradition of having a New Year's party at his place, and it was always so cool because like his parents, right, are just like these really interesting people that like are children of the 1980s in a lot of ways. Like because they're like his dad was like in an 80s band, and he like never stopped being that cool 80s guy, like ever. Like he's still that guy today. Like he's super cool.
Right.
And so and he's also was like he's like a construction worker that like remodels well no, he just does drywall. He's like done drywall for everything, and he's like finally just retiring, and he's been working full time since like 1985, doing
Good
that.
for him.
Yeah, and literally this guy, they redid their basement at some point, and the whole basement was like this 1980s themed pad with like amazing drywall like inserts and stuff. And the family, because they had three kids, they made it like policy to never go in the basement other than like an occasion. So like the basement would always look perfect and pristine, and they would like go down there for like 25 minutes on New Year's Eve, the usher in the New Year, and then go back upstairs, like to make sure that like it doesn't get ruined. and and like so me and my friends finally started like using the basement for the New Year's Eve tradition, and like hanging out there. So I have all these like New Year's memories of like hanging out in like this 80s themed basement, which is just super funny to me. And then in the morning we would always make a tradition to run back to my house, which was just a few blocks away, and we would always have to run like as fast as we could because the temperature on like New Year's morning in Wisconsin is always like -25 outside. So like you feel like you're gonna die if you're outside for too long.
Oh yeah. I've seen my friend who lived in Australia like put an egg on. I don't know if this is relevant, but it's the first thing I thought
Put
of.
in egg.
Um, put an egg on the hood of a car and then like watch it fried in a Snapchat. Just like how hot the hood of the car was. Just
Ooh,
like
hot. Yeah.
yeah, in comparison. I got a little distracted. I'm sorry because I was trying to like. Somebody was like, "Oh, are you selling vote keys in the chat?" And I was like, "Yes."
Ah,
Now I am.
give me your moolah.
There's like a whole economy on here. Apparently, Pookie single-handedly crashed like one of the item prices because
That's
he
amazing.
sold too many of them by himself.
Pookie, he's an interesting guy. He really likes to just go full ham on stuff.
Yes, he did. Raider goes. Yeah, he's all in. That's for sure. Um,
Yeah, we're finding just
yeah,
this
he
network of caverns right now.
he lowered a 15K item down to 7K.
Market
I
saturated.
feel like it's cheaper than that. I think somebody was trying to say that they were buying him for 6K, and I was like, all right, well. And he invested all of his money into it, so he killed his bank. He used to be like one of the richest guys here. I feel like because of the rating, because he leads Adventurers Guild and stuff, and now he's like broke. And I think I have more money than him, which might be saying something, honestly.
Damn.
It's okay. His
They
guild is
broke.
still important, and they still make the money for the kingdom and stuff.
That's cool. Alright, 1 second. Pause for a second. Take a look around
Like
at
I
our
said,
discords.
you're really poor. It's really funny because I didn't even know what poor was until about like a month ago.
Alright, we've been streaming for about 3 hours, and I think that, this has been a ample good time, and like honestly, I might even play some more Minecraft today. But I think that the Twitch stream, you guys have been with us for a while. Thanks for joining. But we're gonna have another Twitch stream really soon on Saturday, right at 6 p.m. Every Saturday we play Rainbow Six Siege with our Siege crew. So definitely come back for that. And for anyone listening that might not be part of the Rebel Federation yet, we're a gaming community that is also like working together to create a Twitch channel right now. So it's kind of a cool like community thing that everyone's participating in. And so you're likely to hear from another host on certain days, and then for me on Thursdays and Saturdays. So definitely, thanks for joining me for this stream. We're gonna head on out now, and I will talk to you guys on Saturday. And also thank you, MC, for jumping on and keeping me company, because this stream went by so fast because of that. It just made it fun. We had a lot of good
No
stories.
problem.
Like holy crap.
Yeah, this was fun. It was a good time talking to you.
Yeah, definitely. So, and also I'll be on Discord like on and off today because we're actually getting extremely close to relaunching the Rebel Federation website. I have it right on the ropes, but we're correcting a few last minute things with our deployment, and that
I've
will,
gotten
yeah.
I've gotten a sneak peek, and it looks really cool. I'm really excited for it to launch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna it's just gonna be great, and then it'll be easy for people to find us. And then we have a new schedule on that site too that will list all of our streams, so you'll know exactly. And we're gonna update our thing on here on Twitch as well. So I will leave it as that at that, and we will continue our build next week. And also, yeah, I'll have this mining wrapped up by then too. So anyway, thanks everybody. I will talk to you later.
Commando out.
Thank you, MC.
You're welcome.